But you really played pretty well here the last quarter of the season, half of the season.
Yeah, I definitely think so. If we had the full complement of guys early on, I think it's a little bit different record. But you can't live in that past. And our FCA representative, Brother Joe, he talked to us a lot about just kind of leaving the past be the past and kind of focusing on what you can do about the future. And so being able to control what we control. We can't control who plays or who wins or who loses other games. We can just control what we do. And so that's been a really good thing for us, and we've been able to put together a lot of wins here in the last couple weeks. I think we're 7-4 in our last 11 or something, crazy like that. So it's got us back up and got us energized for the playoff.
Chris, really appreciate the effort and the job that you've done this summer. I know it was kind of last minute for you, but what a challenge and how you've come through with that. Just talk a little about that aspect.
Yeah, I was going to be back as the assistant anyway, and that was kind of where I feel like my talents were going to be best utilized to the guys. Getting to know the guys and getting to actually coach. The head coaching side. The only real difference is there's a lot more formalities, a lot more meetings. And time away from the guys outside of the ballpark. And so, I've adjusted well to that, I feel like, and, it's taken me a while to kind of get the guys here because, the late jump in recruiting, but we've been able to get some really talented kids here. And, really just kudos to Hopkinsville. They've been taking care of the guys. They love their time here. And, hopefully next year, I'm back and get a couple of these guys back. We'll be able to kind of do it from the very beginning, instead of getting, a quarter of the way through and kind of turning it on.
Coach, good luck tonight.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Hi, this is Hopper Hunter Swanson from Clarksville, Tennessee. Please join me in thanking our season sponsors: Huggard Beard and Giles Funeral Home, Jones Brothers Towing and Trucking, Chick-fil-A, HWEA, the Bank of Cadies, HES, and the Hopkinsville Lions Cubs. Go Hoppers!
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Welcome back to the Dugout Show from Christian County High School, where the Hoptown Hoppers are about to play host to first place Full Count Rhythm. Thanks for listening tonight. I'm Joe Wilson. The Rhythm entered tonight's game 23-12. They lead the OVL by 2.5 games over the Paducah Chiefs. Leading the way for Full Count is John Paul Head, who has demolished Hoppers pitching this season. Just here at Colonel Field, he has 3 home runs and 8 RBIs. He also leads the team with 15 two-out RBIs. And the Rhythm are really good with 2 outs anyway. They've driven in 80 RBIs with 2 outs on the season. Hoptown coming in 15-20. Miles Denton has been the hot man as of late. He has a 5-game hitting streak entering tonight's game. He's gone 7 for 17 during that streak with 1 home run. It's the Hoppers and the Rhythm tonight from Christian County High School's Colonel Field. That's going to wrap up our pregame show. We'll be back with the starting lineups and first pitch when we return. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Need quick, convenient care that fits your schedule? Jenny Care offers walk-in care for non-emergency needs like colds, sprains, minor infections, and more. Open 7 days a week with evening hours. Get fast, reliable care from a name you trust. Jenny Stewart Health. Call us to schedule an appointment. Learn more at jennystewarthealth.org.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination. The Hoppers provide excitement on the baseball field. Sunflower scores are their winning team of self-rising flour for baking biscuits and cakes. Self-rising cornmeal mix for great cornbread, plus sunflower grits. See the Hoppers home games and see the Sunflower Twins. Sunflower self-rising flour, sunflower self-rising cornmeal mix, plus sunflower grits at your grocers and on your table. Sunflower, for mighty fine baking every time.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Ask Raymond Nelson Insurance, 3205 Lafayette Road in Hopkinsville, if auto owners make sense for you.
This is Hopper Carson Tucker from Murray, Kentucky. Please join me in thanking our season sponsors, the Hopkinsville YMCA, the City of Hopkinsville, Christian County Government, Sunflower Photography, All Clean Services, and AKS Flooring, and Maddox Fuqua Hinton Funeral Home. Go Hoppers.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Welcome back to the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth. Joe Wilson with you. Mary Wade from Edgewood Baptist Church just sang the national anthem. Great job by her. The Hoppers about to play host to the Full Count Rhythm here at Christian County High School's Colonel Field. Thanks for listening tonight. Joe Wilson with you. Tonight's game time weather brought to you by Charlie Henderson State Farm.
Here's your WHOP Weather Center forecast. Chance of thunderstorms tonight, otherwise mainly clear skies. Lows level off around 75, winds out of the south at around 5 miles an hour. Chance for storms tomorrow, highs around 93. Slight chance of thunderstorms tomorrow night, lows level off around 74, partly cloudy. That's the forecast from the WHOP Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Megan Mulford. Currently 91.
91, and the sun is out. It's a beautiful night for baseball, but looks like we already have a pitching change as Zach Hampton was scheduled to start, but something during the pregame warm-ups, and now Jacob Dilday will be starting for the Hoppers tonight. So a late scratch, Jacob Dilday in for Zach Hampton. Of course, Jacob, former Hoptown High player. The starting lineups are brought to you by Riken Elastomers. Join the Riken Elastomers team with process operator starting pay at $19.30 per hour up to over $23.70 an hour. And 1 year, an excellent benefit package that includes employee paid benefits day one of employment. Call 270-475-2150, extension 214 to learn more. Starting lineups tonight for the Full Count Rhythm. Batting first and playing right field will be Tyler. I'm sorry, that's us. It's Nolan Sargent. Batting second and playing DH, John Paul Head. Batting third and playing shortstop is Devin McEachron. Jake Merrick, the fourth batter, will play third base. Trace Simmons batting fifth and playing first base tonight. Charlie Bozeman is the left fielder, batting sixth. Batting seventh, Parker Styborski, a center fielder. Aaron Beeman will bat eighth and play catcher. And Spencer Yu is the second baseman tonight. For the Full Count Rhythm. Pitching tonight is Dawson Sweeney. For Dawson, he is 1-1 on the year, 30 Ks, 8 walks, has an ERA of 5.4 ERA. For the Hoppers tonight, batting first and starting right field, Tyler Casserly. Chance Sweeney will bat second and play center field. Batting third and at DH is Jordan Carter. Connor Scheidt will bat fourth and play first base. Miles Denton, the hottest man on the Hoppers roster right now, batting fifth, playing third base. Batting sixth and playing left field is Owen Hutchison. Carson Tucker will play second base and bat seventh. Evan Cardwell in the eighth spot tonight, catching, and Gavin Powell, former Hopkinsville High School star, will play shortstop tonight, bat ninth. And former Hoptown pitcher Jacob Dilday will pitch tonight, so we'll get you some stats on him. It was a late scratch for Zach Hampton. Not sure what happened there, but just made a change, so we'll get you some stats on Dilday here in just a moment. Hope everybody's doing well tonight, ready for a good ball game. The Hoppers need a win, and Full Count can actually, with a win tonight, seal the top spot for the playoffs with a win tonight. So they're going for that, and they have a tough lineup that Dilday is going to face. Dilday's pitched 13 1/3 innings so far this year. He has a 2-0 record. He's walked 3, struck out 15, has an ERA of 1.05. So the former Hoptown pitcher's mostly been in relief, though, so we'll see how he does. He'll face first tonight, left-handed batter, Nolan Sargent. John Paul Head, who has just torn the hide off the ball against the Hoppers all year long. He'll bat second, and Devin McEachron will bat third for the Rhythm tonight. First pitch in for a strike, and we are underway here at Christian County Colonel's Field at Christian County High School. Full Count 23-12, first place in the standings. The Hoppers 15-20, but the Hoptown Hoppers have been 7-4 the last 11. They're playing pretty good baseball. That one's outside, and it's 1-1 now on Sargent. Next pitch on the way, fouled off the end of the bat as he did a little change up there, and it's 1-2. Not sure what happened with Hampton. He got up on the mound and made a couple of pitches, and that was it. He couldn't go. It's a shame. Hopefully nothing too serious. We're going to need him as we head toward the playoffs. 1-2 on Sargent. Dilday checks, delivers, misses outside, 2-2. Warm night at the ballpark. Good crowd, though. Edgewood Baptist Church night. People still arriving. Dilday's pitch hit shallow towards shortstop. Coming in on it, but waving him off is Gavin Powell, and Powell will take it from his shortstop position. There's one away here in the top of the first. Here's John Paul Head, and John Paul, as we said, has absolutely torched Hoptown pitching this year. Just here alone, just at this field, he also hit a home run at in Hendersonville. But here, the two games that I've seen, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Tough man to get out. Comes into this game batting .450, one of the top players in the OVL. Takes a strike in his first pitch. So Dilday ahead in the count. Right-hander works quickly, misses low and outside there. 1-1 the count now. Denton playing third base for the Hoppers tonight. Powell at short. Tucker's at second base. Scheid at first. There's a strike on the inside corner. Outfielder for the Hoppers tonight, Owen Hutchison's in left, Chance Sweeney in center, and Tyler Casserly is in right. Evan Cardwell is our catcher. Misses inside, 2-2 now to John Paul Head. Hoptown beat full count 9-1 last Thursday night. Kind of got them going on this roll they're on now. This one's fouled off, just got a piece of it. Hoptown still has a slight chance of moving into that 4th place and home field playoff, but they're going to need a lot of help to do that. Starts off with a win tonight against the first place full count Rhythm. Head fouls another one off here in the dirt. Count remains 2-2 with one out here in the top of the first.
Quick announcement, having a little trouble with the grill. The meat is not ready, but we will announce it when it is.
Dilday checks, now throws, misses inside and high, and it goes full count now on Head. Two former Hoptown Tigers in the lineup for the Hoppers tonight. Proud program. This one's hit down third, backhanded by Denton. What a play. Oh, he throws it up over to first base. It pulls Scheid off the bag. Scheid thought he got back down and got his foot on it, but a nice backhanded play there. I'm going to give it a hit. They may score it in air, but I'm going to give it a hit. But nice backhanded play there by Denton. Throw is high. Scheid had to go up and get it. It's close play down there, but Head is on with a single here in the first with one out. McEachron now batting. Ball's fouled off and kind of got a piece of the umpire there, so catcher's going to do a nice job and go out there and pretend to have something important to say to the pitcher while the umpire shakes that one off. McEachron, 353 on the season, shortstop. Tall drink of water. Umpire says he's okay, let's play. Cardwell back behind the plate now, and we're ready to roll. One out, a man on first for full count. Top of the first inning. Hoppers and the Rhythm. Dilday bounces that one to the plate. Nice job of blocking there from Cardwell. It's 1-1. That ball's a tough handle. It was barely out of the grass when it hit the dirt. A lot of spin on it. Cardwell did a nice job with the block. Runner going. Now he won't, changes his mind. They just about got him down at first base as they throw behind him. Pitch was called the ball, so it's 2-1 on McEachron. Thought Head was going to go there. He took about 8 steps and then decided against it. Pitch is outside here, and it's now 3-1. Dilday, who is pitching on short notice, as we said earlier. Zach Hampton was up and warming up, ready to roll, and then couldn't go, so they had to pull. Hoptown's, there's a ball just roped into the left field. That one's not going to be playable. Out here. 2-run home run for McEachron on a line drive as Dilday grooved it on a 3-1 pitch. And full count takes a 2-0 lead here in the first. No doubter on that one. Devin McEachron on a 3-1 count, 2-run shot, and the full count Rhythm take a 2-0 lead here in the first. With the bases cleared, Jake Merrick will bat. He's the third baseman for full count. Merrick coming in batting .348. Rhythm as a team are pretty impressive at the plate. Strike there. Just a tough assignment right now for Dilday. Oh, and 1 the count. Pitch here a little high. Ball 1. 1-1. Other games in the league tonight as we check the OVL schedule. Madisonville's at Fulton tonight. There's a strike right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Paducah's at Henderson tonight. That's a big ball game. Fulton needs a win and a Henderson loss. Jump them into 4th place. 3rd place, I should say. Here's a base hit into left center field as Merrick just went down there and got just enough of it, get it over the shortstop's head, and a base hit. And the 3rd hit in a row for the Rhythm.
Batting for the Rhythm, first baseman number 31, Trace Simmons.
Trace Simmons will bat here now. He's the 5th man in the lineup for full count. Simmons batting .304, big first baseman. 1 out here in the first inning. Full count leading 2-0 on a 2-run home run by Devin McEachron. Hoppers coming into this one 15-20 on the season. Started out 0-7, so they played pretty well as of late. Just misses low here. And Dilday starts off Simmons with the ball. It's 1-0. Charlie Bozeman on deck. There's a strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch there by Dilday. It's 1-1. Throw over to first. Just a casual thing to try to keep him honest over there. Merrick back in plenty of time. Dilday delivers here. Just misses high. 2-1.
Put it on T.
2-1 the count. Man on first. Hoppers trail 2-0. This one's high at the letters. And for the second straight, for the second time in 3 batters, Dilday now 3-1. It's a hitter's count. Dangerous time here for the right-hander. Got to be careful. Pitch here. Just misses outside, and a walk here is issued to Simmons. So runners on first and second now with 1 out, and that'll bring up Charlie Bozeman. Bozeman batting .188. He's the left fielder tonight.
Batting for full count, the left fielder number 14, Charlie Bozeman.
Full count trying to put up crooked numbers here in the first inning on the Hoppers. Already with 2. Strike on the outside corner. Bozeman looked at that one. Curveball in for a strike there. Nice pitch. It's 0-2. Another man who's given the Hoppers trouble this year, both offensively and defensively, Parker Styborski. He waits on deck. Dilday misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And he pitches here, misses again. 2-2. Doing a little nibbling, trying to get Bozeman to chase that, but wouldn't do it. Lots of things can change real quick in the standings. A lot on the line here the next couple of nights. This one misses, and it's 3-2 now. It's a full count now on Bozeman. Paducah chasing first place full count, only 2.5 games back. So they're going to be watching this game really closely tonight. Here's a ball popped up. It's in foul territory. Scheidt going over toward first base dugout. He'll run out of room. Just gets out of play. So Bozeman lives to bat another day. Henderson 5 games out of first place, and they're only a half game ahead of Fulton for third place. The fourth place team will be a playoff the home playoff, and Hoptown is going to end up playing either Henderson or Fulton, more than likely. And Dilday misses outside in his second straight walk, and the bases are now loaded for full count here with 1 out in the first. And we're going to have a meeting at the mound here as Hoptown going to talk about it for just a minute. While they're doing that, we'll tell you the standings right now in the OVL. Full count in first place at 23-12. Paducah 2.5 back at 20-14. 3 games remaining in the schedule. Tonight, Friday, and Saturday. Henderson is 5 games back at 17-16. Fulton is 5.5 back at 17-17. Hoptown in 5th place at 15-20. They're 8 games out. And Madisonville at 11-24 will be the 6th place team. They are 12 games out of first place. So the meeting's over. Parker Styborski will bat with bases loaded and 1 out here in the top of the first. It's Fulton. Full count, really. Has a chance to blow this one open in the first inning. Strike on the outside corner, though. Dilday trying to get out of this jam. Infield is in. This one's tapped foul down third base, right over into the on-deck circle as Aaron Beeman, waiting over there, makes a barehanded play on it. 0-2 the count now to Styborski, but that's where we were with Bozeman, too. He was able to battle back and draw a walk. No place to put Styborski. Bases loaded. Shortstop and second now playing back in regular position. Hoppers in on the corners. And misses high and inside. It's 1-2 now on Styborski. 7th man to come up to the plate here in the first inning for full count. Last time they were here, they beat Hoptown 17-2. Here's one hit into center field. That's going to get down for a hit. 1 run is in. Looks like it might score 2. Coming Brown to score. Here comes the throw. And it's not in time. Gets away from the catcher, and the batter, the runner at second will move up to third. So a 2-run single for Styborski. And it's now 4-0 in favor of the Rhythm here in the top of the first. Bozeman will move over to third as the throw from Sweeney gets away from Cardwell at the plate. So now runners on the corner with 1 out here in the top of the first. 4-0. Fulton I keep saying Fulton. It's full count. I'm so sorry. Full count. Runner going at first. They'll fake the throw. And Parker Styborski steals second. Full count. So far in this game has been impressive. After Sargent flied out to shortstop, it was a single by John Paul Head, a homer by Devin McEachron, singles by Jake Merrick. Here's the ball hit down to third. Denton will field it. He'll come home with it, and they'll get the runner at the plate. So a fielder's choice there as Bozeman tagged out at home. There's two away now as Aaron Beeman hits into the fielder's choice. Styborski remained at second base. He did not move up on the play. So Spencer Yu, the 9-man in the lineup, bats there. Ball on the outside corner. Just missed. And it's 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first and second, 2 out. This one's hit into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. We'll see what happens, but it's not hit hard. Here comes the runner. Styborski will score. They'll throw it into first. It's cut off there by Scheit. But an RBI single by Spencer Yu. As Styborski comes in to score from second. And Beeman motors over to third base, and it's first and third now, and we'll bat around as Sargent will bat.
For the full count is the right fielder number 11, Nolan Sargent.
So his second time up here in the first inning. Unfair, really, for Dilday. He didn't have much chance to warm up before this ball game. Wasn't expected to pitch, but an injury to Zach Hampton forced him in at the last minute. 2 out here in the top of the second. Runners on the corner. Dilday misses outside. Ball 1. Five hits so far this inning for full count. They'll throw to first. Yu is back safely. Dilday checks the runner at first. Gets the signal, throws, misses inside. And it's 1-0. 2-0 now to Sargent. Flew out to Gavin Powell at shortstop earlier this inning for the first out. And this one's high for ball 3. Hoppers do have someone up in the bullpen. As this may be a pitcher by committee tonight. This one's hit foul on 3-0 swinging. And it's going to get into foul territory down by the hitting facility. So 3-1 as Sargent had the green light on 3-0.
Thank you.
Sargent hitting 193 on the year. But had the green light on the 3-0 count. Now it's 3-1. Dilday trying to battle back. Runners on the corners. Here's the pitch. Misses inside, and he walks him. It's the third walk of the inning. And the bases are loaded again. And here he comes, John Paul Head. Not the guy you want to see if you're a hopper with bases loaded. Connor Scheit going to go out and have a word with Dilday. This may be one of those, hey, you know this guy's hit like 3 homers and has 8 RBIs on us the last few times he's played us, so watch out. Had a single his last time up, ripped one down third base. It was a nice backhanded play by Denton down there, and throw across the field was not in time. Head reached on and then scored on a home run by McEachron. So Head actually got all this going. Now Benny going to come to the mound, and we may have seen the last of Dilday. We'll see here if the Hoppers are going to make a pitching change. It looks like they are. So we're going to take a break while they change pitchers as we check our Car Connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Hoptown making a pitching change. They trail full count 5-0. Back with more Hoppers baseball after this.
When it comes to powering your farm and fueling your success, Southern States has you covered. From high-quality seed, fertilizer, and crop protection to reliable fuel delivery and lubricants, they're your one-stop partner for productivity in the field and efficiency at the pump. Southern States is proud to serve the farming communities with expert service and trusted products. Visit your local Southern States store today with 3 locations to better serve you. 1106 West 15th.
For Jacob as Zach Hampton injured in the pregame warm-up, and Jacob didn't have a whole lot of time to warm up, didn't have his best stuff. Got 2 outs here, but has given up 5 and bases loaded for a full count. As Aiden Butts will have lots to deal with as he comes in here. Gilday didn't strike out anybody, walked 3, gave up 5 hits, and he's responsible for the 3 runners that are on right now. It was a nightmare that started early with the loss of Hampton on the mound, and it has continued on as the full count rhythm offense in full-on offensive mode right now. John Paul Head, who has been a hopper killer all year with 3 homers and hit a grand slam against the Hoppers earlier this year. He's up with the bases loaded now. Has 1 hit already this inning. Betts is 0-2 on the season. He's got a 2.56 ERA. Started a couple of games, pitched mostly in relief, and here he is in the bottom of the first. First pitch is outside and low for ball 1. No place to put him. Bases loaded. Hoppers defense, normal playing position, not holding anybody on. And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1 now on Head. Really have to be careful with John Paul. He is one of the top players in the league. He comes in batting .450. These are the things he lives for. This one's high, gets past the catcher, coming in to score to make it 6-0 on the pass ball. Cardwell couldn't handle it. So Beeman races in and makes it 6-0. 2-1 the count now on Head. Runners move up 1 base, now at second and third. Yu is at third base, Sargent at second. Butts faces Head here. Here we go. This one's hit into right field. It's going to be right at Casserly. And the right fielder will take care of it. So finally, this one is over. But, a tough start for the Hoppers as we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard. It was 5 hits. There were 3 walks. No errors. 3 men were left on. Full count. Put 6 on the board here in the first as the Hoppers come to bat. We'll be back with more Hoppers baseball after this. Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville. Let them help you. Happy to do so. So Tyler Casserly will bat. Right fielder for the Hoppers. He'll go against Dawson Sweeney. Right-handed pitcher. Sweeney 1-1 on the year, 30 strikeouts. Doesn't walk many, only walked 8. Has a 5.40 ERA. Misses with his first pitch. Second one on the way here is fouled down the third base line at 1-1 the count.
We'd love to help with those foul balls. Bring up the merchandise table, please. Thank you.
Casterly hitting 200 on the season for Hoptown. This curveball stays outside, and it's 2-1. We said, I'm not sure what happened with Hampton, but hopefully he's okay. The Hoppers are going to need him going forward. That one misses too. 3-1 now on Casterly as the Hoppers now hoping to get their leadoff man on. Bottom of the first, trailing 6-0. And it is ball high, ball 4. And so Casterly draws a leadoff walk here in the first inning, and that brings up Chance Sweeney.
Now ready for the Hoppers, the center fielder, number 7.
Chance, a solid center fielder, and hitting 211 on the season. 6'2", 180-pounder out of Russellville. He faces Dawson Sweeney, only the 9th man of the year. He's walked. This one's hit off the handle, foul down the third base line. So he was able to muscle that one out there, out of the reach of third baseman Jake Merrick. There's strike one on Sweeney. Jordan Carter waits on deck for the Hoptown Hoppers. This one also fouled off out of play on the left side. And it's 0-2 now. Sweeney in the hole. Chance is a solid center fielder. Been filling in nicely there since J.J. Thompson has been out. Sweeney misses there. Dawson Sweeney. It's Sweeney on Sweeney here. It's Dawson Sweeney of full count. Runner going. Ball's high. Here's the throw down to second, and he's in there. A stolen base for Casserly. Good jump and nice steal. It was a good throw from Beeman. 2-2 the count now on Sweeney. Chance Sweeney now with the chance to drive a man in with a man at second base, and no out here in the bottom of the first. Casserly had a great lead over at first base and good steal there. Here's a swing and a miss, and they get Sweeney on the strikeout. And there's one away here in the first. Just couldn't catch up with that one. Got it up under the hands. Jordan Carter will bat now. He's the DH. Hopper's DH batting 190 since he arrived. One of the last players to get here this summer. Jordan 6 foot 210 out of Fairview, Tennessee. Sophomore at Freed-Hardman University. Takes a strike there. He's behind in the count 0-1. Casserly at second base after walking and stealing second. Here's the pitch here, and it's swung on and missed. And Carter in the hole now, 0-2. Not the way the Hoppers wanted to get this game going. Going to have a long uphill battle from here on. Pitches outside, ball 1. Dawson Sweeney trying to get Carter to chase that. He said, no way. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Catches Carter looking. And there's 2 away now for the Hoppers, as Dawson Sweeney's picked up his 31st and 32nd strikeouts of the season in the last 2 batters. So Connor Scheid will bat here. Scheidt's batting .221. He had a home run last night. Hoptown 6-0 win over Madisonville. has power to the opposite field. Swings through that one. 0-1 the count. Tough start to this one for the Hoppers. In case you just joined us, Zach Hampton scheduled to start. Went out and warmed up, but couldn't go. Here's a strike. Shot caught looking at that one. It's 0-2. So Jacob Dilday had to quickly get ready and go in. Got the first man out, and then the wheels came off. Here's the ball hit up the middle. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold Casserly at third on a base hit by Connor Scheidt right back up the middle. So Connor stays hot with a base hit. And here's Miles Denton. He's got a 5-game hitting streak. The runners on first and third. Now's the time for Miles to continue on. He's 7 out of his last 17 at bats during this 5-game hitting streak. Got a couple of hits last night against Madisonville. Hoppers could use a hit here. Sweeney misses on the first pitch there, 1-0. Miles Denton, a 6-foot, 190-pounder out of Brentwood, Tennessee. From Rowan State, he's looking for a new college, actually, as he finished his play there. He's probably has several schools looking at him. Swings and fouls that one off. 1-1 the count on Denton. Hoppers with runners on the corners here with 2 out in the bottom of the first. They trail 6-0. This full count puts 6 on the board in the top half of the first inning. Sweeney rears back and throws it past Denton there, and it's 1-2. The last couple of batters, he just seems to have him off balance a little. Connor Scheidt wasn't. He tattooed one up the middle for a base hit. One and 2 the count now on Denton. He waits the pitch. Misses high. 2-2. A lot of games going on tonight. Full schedule in the league. We'll get you some scores there in a minute. Outside here. Full count now on Denton. According to Game Changer, this is the only game going on right now. We may have rain delays in the others. I'm not sure. We'll see what we can find out for you. Madisonville and Fulton 0-0. They have started. Here, runner goes, and a walk issued to Denton. As Scheidt takes off to second. Now the Hoppers with bases loaded here in the first. And Owen Hutchison will bat. Hutch batting 196 on the year. He's had a couple of big hits for Hoptown this year. Henderson leads Paducah 2-0 in their game tonight. They're in the bottom of the first. Here's the ball, first pitch swinging, pops it up. It's going to be in the shallow left, going back on it. And making the play as he falls down is McEachron. And so the Hoppers are gone here in the first. As we check our Car Connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard, the Hoppers had no runs. They had 1 hit. And 3 men left on, no errors in the first. We played 1 inning. It's full count, 6. The Hoppers nothing. Back with more Hoppers baseball after this.
There's no need to wait for a big sale at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress. We believe in everyday value. That's why we're always priced right. When you shop with us, you know what you're buying and who you're buying it from, ensuring you find the perfect pieces for your home. In Clarksville, we're closer than you think. Conveniently located, Herb Hayes Furniture in Hopkinsville is the destination for all your home furnishing needs. Visit Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress today.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
If you're like me, you're probably ready to unplug for a bit, right? If you're heading out on the road this summer, Pennyrail Electric has a few safety tips to keep in mind. Invest in motion sensing outdoor lighting and programmable timers for the interior lighting of your home. Unplug unnecessary appliances and electronics. And when you check into your destination, look for overloaded outlets or the scent of overheated wires. If you find something, say something. Penny Rail Electric, wishing you an amazing and safe summer season.
You're listening to Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm, WHOP HD2 Hopkinsville, and online at 953thefarm.com.
Back here at Colonel Field at the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth, Joe Wilson with you. It was a tough first inning for Hoptown as Full Count scores 6 and leads at 6-0 as we go into the top of the second inning. The Rhythm will send up Devin McEachron. He had a 2-run homer his last time up. They'll also have Jake Merrick and Trey Simmons, so the meat of their lineup, 3, 4, and 5. And they'll be going against Trigg County High School graduate Aiden Butts, who's relieving Jacob Dilday, who relieves Zach Hampton, who tried to warm up and go tonight, but unable to go. Dilday, a last-second replacement. Tough place to be in, especially against a lineup like this. Was just notified that the All-OVL team will be released in the morning, so be looking for that on social media. The All-OVL team will be released tomorrow morning. McEachron swings there, fouls, tips it into the glove of Cardwell. Here's the ball hit up the middle. Whoa, and right back to the pitcher. Snagged by Butts. I'm telling you, it was on a line. You might have heard it. Pop, pop. So line out to the pitcher for 1 out here as McEachron just really ripped that one right back at Butts. But I don't know if he caught the ball or the ball caught him. But either way, McEachron's gone. And Merrick will bat now with 1 out here in the second. Merrick singled his last time up. Takes the ball on the outside there. He's talking before the game to Aiden. He's excited about heading off to Dyersburg State here. Leaves in just a few weeks. Go play down there. His first year of college baseball. Nice young man. Had a good summer for the Hoppers as well. 1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Just misses there. A little high. It's 2-1. Butts with a 2.56 ERA. He's got an 0-2 record. Kind of a hard luck 0-2. Batting .267 at the plate this summer. Misses inside there, 3-1. That was awfully close on the inside corner. Merrick now up 3-1 the count. Hopper's trying to get out of this jam right here. And he walked him. Fourth walk of the game for Full Count. First issued by Butts. So Trey Simmons will bat. Simmons walked and scored back in the first. Merrick has run on us before. He can steal bases, so Butts will have to keep an eye on him over there. Pretty decent lead. Doesn't go. First pitch swinging, fouled off on the right side by Simmons. Simmons has had a couple of big games against the Hoppers this year. Last time we were here, he had 3 hits, 3 RBIs. There's a curveball in for a strike. Nice pitch there by Butts, and it's 0-2. Bozeman waits his turn. Here's a throw over to first, not in time. Merrick back, didn't even slide. He just standing up. 0-2 the count on Simmons. Merrick, good lead at first. Here's the pitch. Hit back to the pitcher. This one gets Butts. He knocks it down, but it gets through, and they won't get it. Now the throw from Gavin Powell is late and wide, and it allows Merrick to move to third. So a base hit for Simmons. And then an error on Powell allows the runner to move to third. That ball was hit right back at Butts. He got his glove on it, but knocked it down. Powell came in behind making the play, but his throw was wide. The runner was right at him already this inning. Full Count's offense looking pretty good here. Runner going from first. It's fouled off. Simmons throws his hands up in frustration as he'll have to go back. As he was going to have that base stolen easily. Bozeman fouls it off. First and third now. 2 strikes on Bozeman. Butts continues to work here in the second inning for the Hoppers. Defense in normal position. Fouled off here. Stays 0-2. Scheid will hold the runner on over at first base. He and Simmons having a good conversation down there. Simmons may go here. 0-2 the count. Good lead at first base. Butts will deliver. Nobody going. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout. It's Butts' first strikeout of the night, and there's 2 away here in the top of the second. Nice pitch there. Looked like a slider. Gets Bozeman. There's 2 away. So Parker Styborski will bat. He had a single his last time up. Had an RBI. Stole a base. Came around to score. 1 of 6 to score in the first inning for Full Count. And he swings and misses this as Butts just reared back and threw it past him. Hopper's going to have to start putting up some goose eggs here, and hopefully their offense will get going. Get back into this one. Butts throws over to first. Not in time. Simmons is back. Had a nice conversation with Elijah Underhill today. He's former Mr. Baseball at Christian County. Runner going, popped up down the first base line. Scheidt's going to give chase. He lost his sunglasses, and it's going to go out of play. As Scheidt and Casserly come together down at the fence. Just a long strike now for Styborski, so 0-2 the count. But I did talk to Elijah Underhill, former Christian County High School star, 2023 Mr. Baseball. Confirmed today that he is transferring. He is going to go to Austin Peay this fall. He's left Eastern Kentucky. He's also played a little bit in a prospect league in West Virginia this summer and had several major league teams that had called him last week prior to the draft. Here's a strike. They catch Styborski looking, and there's 3 gone. We'll get back to our Underhill story here in just a minute as we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard. There was 1 hit. There was 1 error, and no runs scored. And 2 men left on here in the top of the second. We've played an inning and a half, and it's 6-0. Full Count leads the Hoppers. Back with more baseball after this.
Excuse me, it's 99 cents.
Sweeney came into this one 1-1 with a 5.40 ERA. Struck out 2 hoppers back in the first inning. Connor Sight did get a base hit up the middle, and he gave up a walk to Tyler Casserly, but got out of it. They got Hutchison to fly out to shortstop. So Tucker will lead off. Carson playing second base tonight, hitting .220 on the season. We'll call him local too. He's 6 foot, 190-pounder out of Murray. Freshman, finished his freshman season at Hillsdale College. Here's the ball hit into right. Is it going to get down? It's going to go right to the right fielder as Nolan Sargent had that one played just right. So Carson Tucker gone on the first pitch, and there's one away here in the bottom of the second.
For the Hoppers, the catcher, number 14, Evan Cardwell.
So Evan Cardwell will bat now. He's your catcher tonight, batting 136. Also plays a little third base. He's 5'11", 220 out of Spring Hill, Tennessee. Finished up his freshman year at Bethel University. And he takes the ball on the first pitch. One out here in the bottom of the second. Hoptown trails 6-0. Fouls this one off. 1-1 as Sweeney, little changeup there. Had Cardwell off balance. Pitch on the way. Got him to swing at it. Got it up under his hands, and it's 1-2. Sweeney changes speeds quite a bit, but he can rear back and let one fly if he needs to. And here's ball hit into center. It's shallow. It's going to be trouble. No, actually, it's coming across into center field. Shortstop comes across in shallow center to make the play. So nice play there by Devin McEachron. Thought that was going to get down into shallow center, but not hit hard enough, and McEachron comes over and makes the play, and there's 2 away now for the Hoppers here in the second. And Hoptown High School graduate Gavin Powell will bat. First pitch taken for a strike. Playing shortstop tonight, he's batting 167 on the season. Gavin will be heading off to Wren Lake College here shortly. Talked to him a little before the game tonight, too. 0-2 the count. I think he told me he was leaving August the 15th. Heading to college. Ball high here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Hoptown baseball's well represented on this Hoppers team. Sweeney gets the signal. Here's the pitch. Little off speed, slips out of his hand. Little 2-2 as it's high and over the head of Powell. And the next one here, curveball gets him. As Powell swings and misses, and that's the third out. So as we check our car connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard for Hoptown, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We've played 2 innings. It's full count 6. The Hoppers nothing. Back with more Hoptown baseball after this.
Configuring the Bluetooth. Deciding who controls the music. Remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Ask Raymond Nelson Insurance, 3205 Lafayette Road in Hopkinsville, if auto owners make sense for you.
Need quick, convenient care that fits your schedule? Jenny Care offers walk-in care for non-emergency needs like colds, sprains, minor infections, and more. Open 7 days a week with evening hours. Get fast, reliable care from a name you trust. Jenny Stewart Health. Call us to schedule an appointment. Learn more at jennystewarthealth.org.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Back at the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth, we start the 3rd inning, and the Rhythm leading Hoptown 6-0. They'll send up their 8, 9, and 1 batters. Aaron Beeman, Spencer Yu, and Nolan Sargent. if you're a Hoppers fan and you're thinking about going to the playoff game Sunday night, what are we going to do? Is it going to be Henderson or is it going to be Fulton? Well, if you're like me, you're hoping for a shorter trip. But right now, Henderson leads Paducah 2-1, and Fulton trailing Madisonville 2-0. So Henderson needs that win to give them a little space with only a couple of games left. That third place spot in the OVL. Third place team will take on Madisonville at home in the first game of the playoffs. The 4 and 5 seeds will meet in a one-game playoff on Sunday night. If it ended right now, it would be Hoptown at Fulton. So we'll see if that changes between now and then. Beeman leads off here in the third against Aiden Butts. First pitch misses high for ball one. Beeman reached on a fielder's choice and came around to score back in the first inning. He smashed one down to Denton at third. He went home for the force out or the tag out at home plate. Fouls this one back into the net. Loses his elbow guard at the same time. So 1-1 the count now as he'll step out and adjust that. Butts has pitched an inning and a third so far for Hoptown in relief. This one's hit down toward third. Ranging over Denton to his left. Long throw. Got him. Good play by Miles Denton. That one took him over close to the hole at shortstop, and nice throw. Gathered his feet. Solid play at third base by Miles Denton. He can do it with the bat and his glove. There's one away here in the third. Spencer Yu, the batter, singled. RBI single back in the first inning. Hit one down the right field line. Just got it over Scheidt's head at first base. So be aware on the right side. Fouls this one off. He was late. As we mentioned, if you just joined us, Zach Hampton was scheduled starter tonight for Hoptown, but as he came out to warm up, he just couldn't go. And so Jacob Dilday called on at the last second to fill in and got the first man out, and then full count just roughed him up pretty good in the first inning. Butts relieved and got out of the inning, but not before they got 6. Yu with 2 strikes now as he swings at that one. And ever since Butts has been in the game, things have been a little bit quieter. Misses outside there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Butts has given up a walk and a single. And that's it to this point. Warm night at the ballpark. No rain. Sun's out. Good crowd here. Ooh, that was a nice looking pitch there, but called outside, 2-2. You'll hear the Hoptown crowd. They did not like that at all. So it's 2-2 on Yu. Butts with the curveball, got him. And there's 2 gone here in the third as the third strikeout of the ball game for Aiden Butts. Right-hander from Trigg County. Wheeling and dealing up there on the mound. He'll take on Nolan Sargent now with 2 outs. Sargent's already batted for the 3rd time in this ball game. We're only in the 3rd inning. Flew out to shortstop his first time up and then walked. Batted twice in the first inning as full count batted around. Butts trying to get the lefty here. Misses high for the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Mentioning Elijah Underhill earlier, and he has notified us he is going to transfer to Austin Peay. Excited about the opportunity, and he was also contacted by some teams, some Major League teams prior to the draft last week after playing in a prospect league this summer for a short time, and we'll have a story on it tomorrow actually in our sports, and you can check out the story later tomorrow on our webpage at WHOPAM.com. But Elijah excited about the future for him as he tries to shake off his sophomore, what he called a sophomore jinx this year at Eastern Kentucky. Hoping to be hearing his name called next year. by the draft. Sargent swings at that one in the dirt. It's 1-2 as Butts took a little off of it. But it was nice to visit with Elijah. Came by the park earlier today. He was here working out. As my mentor Jim Love used to say, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. 2-2 the count now on Sargent as that one misses in the dirt. John Paul Head waits his turn on deck here. 2 out in the third. Sargent takes one inside. Butts thought that one was good too. That's pitch that looked pretty good from everybody except the man in black behind the plate. And 3-2 the count now. Butts taking his time now. He's going to have to regroup a little bit. He thought that was a strike. Looked pretty good from here. So he goes back after him here. Fastball slapped down toward first. And taking it himself will be Scheidt, and that's going to do it. As we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard, there was no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on here in the top of the third. It's full count 6, the Hoppers 0. Back with more Hoppers baseball after this.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination.
Third. As they trail 6-0 to full count, they'll be going against, again, Dawson Sweeney, who started this ball game. So far, he's given up one hit. That was to Connor Scheidt, just a laser back up the middle back in the first inning. Hoppers also had a runner as Denton walked. Casserly also earned a walk in this ball game. They left the bases loaded back in the first, so hopefully Hoptown can get something going starting here. Here's a ball smacked up the middle, and Casserly on with a base hit. He was waiting on that one and just sent it right back where it came from. So a base hit there for Casserly on the first pitch, and Chance Sweeney will bat. Casserly already has one stolen base tonight. Chance Sweeney will bat. He struck out his last time up. Needs to get something in play here. Pops it up. First pitch. It'll be out of play. And the count 0-1 now on Sweeney. Pretty good lead over at first base for Casserly. We'll see if he's going to try something here. Sweeney looks, nothing there. Here's a ball hit into right field, but right at the right fielder. Play back at first, they better hurry. And he just about got him. As Casserly was a little too far off the bag. And a close play there as Sargent makes the play and throw to first to Simmons. They just about doubled him up down there. So Chance Sweeney flies out to right field for the first out. And Jordan Carter will bat now. Struck out looking his last time up. Casserly just needed to get that jersey dirty. Make sure he was in the game. Ball high as Carter takes the first pitch. Yeah, Casserly had to go a little bit just to make sure, and then the throw back to first was on the mark and just about doubled him up down there. Carter takes the ball here, 2-0 the count. Connor Scheidt waiting on his chance next up for the Hoppers. He had a base hit his last time up. Throw over to first, and Casserly back easily. 2-0 the count on Carter. Ball dropped by the catcher, but Casserly doesn't go. Might have missed an opportunity there as Beeman fell down trying to retrieve the ball. 3-0 the count now on Carter. Carter, 6'2", 210, out of Fairview, Tennessee. Plays for Freed Hardeman. Throw over to first, not in time again, as they're really paying a lot of attention to Casserly over there. We have the count 3-0, but the board says 2-1, so we'll see what it is here in just a minute. This one's ripped into left field. That one might be gone. Let's take a look. And yes, the left fielder will look up at it as it goes over the tree in left field. And Jordan Carter with a 2-run bomb for the Hoptown Hoppers here in the bottom of the third. And that's got the crowd back in it. It's Jordan Carter with a monster 2-run home run into left field. Scores Tyler Casserly, and it is 6-2. And he got all of that one. And now Connor Scheidt will bat. A 2 RBI home run for Jordan Carter. And the Hoppers have cut this lead now to 6-2. One out here in the bottom of the third, and Scheidt will bat. Takes a strike here. Charlie Bozeman took a couple steps and looked up at it, and that thing was about 3/4 of the way up the light pole when it went over the fence out there. 1-1 the count now on Connor Scheidt. Misses high there. It's 2-1. The Hoppers on the board here in the third. Swing and a miss. See a little off-speed pitch there. And it's 2-2 now on Connor Scheidt. Singled his last time up, hit a laser back up the middle. That one's high. It's full count now on Scheidt as the Hoppers try to start over again. As, Carter cleared the bases with his home run. Miles Denton up next for Hoptown. And Dawson Sweeney misses there, and a walk issued to Connor Scheidt. And so that'll bring up Miles Denton. Walked his last time up, has a 5-game hitting streak, and now full count. Going to go and have a quick talk with Dawson Sweeney. As we were saying, Denton, 5-game hitting streak, one of the hottest hitters on the Hopper squad right now. He's 7 for 17 during the streak. Coming into this one, walked his first time up and left at first base. Scores right now in the league, Henderson Flash lead Paducah 4-1, so that's big for full count because they're needing Paducah to lose a game or two. So they have a 2.5-game lead. So a loss by Paducah and a win by full count, and full count is your regular season champ. Madisonville leading Fulton right now, 3-0. And here it's 6-2. Full count leads Hoptown. Well, they've decided they're going to leave Sweeney in, see if he can get himself out of this jam, and he's going to be going against one of the hottest hitters in the league with Miles Denton. And he pops it up on the first pitch, but it'll get out of play. Connor Scheid down at first. Not much of a threat to run. Not much of a lead over there either. Sweeney's not even looking his direction. He's just going to deliver outside for ball one. 1-1 the count. Denton coming into this one batting .293 on the season. Red hot lately. Swings and fouls this one off out of play on the right side. And 1-2 now. One out here in the bottom of the third. Hoptown trails 6-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off as Denton staying alive up there. He's got a piece of it. Talking to Hoppers coach Chris Benny before the game and discussing Denton's approach at the plate. And one thing that Coach Benny said was it doesn't matter what he did previous bat. He's able to shake a lot of that off and just goes after it again. He really does get his cuts in. Got just a piece of that. So he fins it off. Denton hits the ball hard. Scheidt's not a real fast runner, so it's a golden opportunity here for Fulton to be able to turn a double play. Hopefully we can stay out of that. Don't want to speak it and make it happen. It's happened a couple of times this year. Denton just hits the ball hard every time he hits it. Fouls that one off the end of the bat, so he stays alive. So Dawson Sweeney's giving him everything he's got, and Denton just hanging in there by a splinter. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Hoppers' third baseman. Looks at Scheit this time, not going over. He'll deliver. This one's hit off the handle towards shortstop. They'll go to second. They'll get Scheit, but not going to get Denton on the fielder's choice. So Denton will just change places with Scheit as Scheit is out at second on the fielder's choice. There's 2 away now. And Owen Hutchison will bat. He flew out to shortstop his last time up with bases loaded. So Denton at first. And Sweeney finds the outside corner and strike 1. So Hutchison swung at the first pitch his last time up. Hoppers with 2 here in the third. They've cut the lead to 6-2. Good lead at first by Denton. Not going. Ball hit up the middle, and that one's going to get down for a base hit. And Owen Hutchison with a hit. The Hoppers with runners on first and second now. That brings up Carson Tucker. He flew out to right on a line drive to Nolan Sargent his last time up. Hoptown trying to get back into this one here in the third. Tucker flew out to right. Back in the second inning. .220 batter on the season. Takes the ball there. It's 1-0. Hoppers could use a pass ball, a wild pitch here, move these runners over. There's a ball chopped up the middle. Gets over the pitcher, but right there, second baseman. He'll go to first. In the dirt, and he dropped it. Yu went around and made the play right in front of the bag and tried to go over to first base as his momentum was carrying him towards shortstop. His throw hit the dirt, and Simmons unable to scoop it over there. So error on the second baseman's throw, and the bases are loaded now for the Hoppers here in the third, and Evan Cardwell with a chance to be the hero. He flew out to shortstop last time on a ball that was hit shallow center, then good play by McEachron to go over and make it. Base hit here would score a couple for the Hoppers. Starts him out with the ball high there, and it's 1-0 on Cardwell. As now the Hoppers sending their 8th player to the bat this inning. They're putting up crooked numbers. Ball hit into shortstop right at him. McEachron again.
All right, it's game time.
And that's going to do it for the Hoppers here in the third. But they get 2 runs on a 2-run home run from Jordan Carter. They had 3 hits. There was 1 error. There were 3 men left on. And as we check the Car Connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard, it's a full count Rhythm 6. The Hoptown Hoppers 2. We go to the 4th. More Hoppers baseball after this.
Hi, this is Connor Scheidt from IU Southeast. I'm excited to be in Hopkinsville as a member of the 2025 Hoptown Hoppers. Join me in thanking our season sponsors, Olivet Baptist Church, Charles Henderson State Farm Insurance, Jersey Mike's, Planners Bank, Penny Ryle Electric, and Higgins Insurance. Go Hoppers.
No matter what you've been through, All Clean to the rescue.
So why should you choose All Clean Services? They offer prompt 24/7 response. They're licensed, insured, and bonded. They're experienced at working with insurance companies. They're professional and courteous. Look them up today at allcleanservices.com.
Putting your world back together. All Clean.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
So the Hoppers will make a pitching change here in the 4th inning as they'll go with Jackson Leggett Walford. He will relieve Aiden Butts. Butts went 2 1/3 innings, struck out 3. Walked 1 on the day. Didn't give up any hits. No runs. Nice appearance tonight by Aiden Butts. But Jackson Leggett, left-hander from Clearwater, Florida, freshman, Auburn University Montgomery. Been roughed up here in the last few outings. He has no record to speak of, but an 8.03 ERA. He's had some control issues. And hopefully he can come in and give the Hoppers a couple innings here. Wyatt Jenkins is headed to the bullpen for Hoptown. He may be our next Hoptown pitcher when Jackson Leggett Walford is done. John Paul Head leads it off here in the 4th, and he'll be followed by Devin McEachron and Jake Merrick. Joe Wilson with you tonight. Appreciate you listening here as we are in the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth at Christian County High School's Colonel Field. John Paul Head scored, and then flew out to right field. Both those appearances back in the 1st inning. Leggett Walford misses there. 1-0 the count. And outside, and it's 2-0. Leggett Walford, 5'9", 175 pounds. And he gets Head to swing at that, and it's 2-1. As we said at the pregame, Head has really had a field day with Hoppers pitchers this year. He swings and misses there, though, 2-2 the count. He has 3 homers and 8 RBIs at this field. He also hit a home run at Hendersonville against the Hoppers. He has 4 homers against the Hoppers this season. 2-2 the count here. And rips it down third base just inside the bag. It'll be extra bases here. Head rounds second. Hutchison over to get it, gets it back in quickly, but a stand-up double to lead off the 4th inning for John Paul Head. As he absolutely stroked that one down third base. Denton had no shot. And Devin McEachron They're calling him McCarron. Maybe I should call him McCarron. That's what his name is. Devin McCarron. McCarron. He had a homer, 2-run homer back in the first inning, and then hit a shot back to the pitcher in the second that was snared by Aiden Butts. He fouls this one off into the backstop. John Paul Head already 2 for 3 in this one tonight as he continues his assault on Hopper's pitching. Came into tonight's ball game batting .450, one of the top players in the OVL. Of course, as we mentioned earlier, the all OVL team will be released in the morning, so you can check the social media for that. Outside there, 1-1 the count now on McCarron. Six to 2 here in the top of the fourth. Full count leads the Hoppers. This one hit hard into left field, going back on it. Don't know if they're going to be able to get it. Nope, it's gone. 2-run homer for McCarron, his second home run of the ball game. And just like that, full count gets the 2 runs back. So it's 8 to 2 as McCarron hits his second home run of the night. 2-run bomb both times. John Paul Head doesn't have to run very hard when McCarron's hitting balls like that. So 8 to 2, and Jake Merrick will take his turn. So Hoptown had cut it to 6 to 2 with a 2-run home run of their own in the bottom of the third by Jordan Carter, but now back to a 6-run lead. McCarron with his second homer of the night. That brings up Jake Merrick. Merrick's had a couple of big games against the Hoppers this summer as well. Scored 4 runs against them the last time up in the 17 to 2 win. He had 4 runs. Strike on the outside corner. He's got 1 run in tonight already. Pitch there is outside, 1-1. I was joking with John Paul Head as he entered the stadium earlier this afternoon. I said, did you have to make the trip? But maybe I should have told Devin McCarron to stay home. This one line foul down the first baseline, out of play. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes as Leggett Walford jumps ahead in the count. Strike on a nice curveball, and Merrick goes down looking. And there's 1 away here in the fourth. A nice pitch there by Leggett Walford. Catches Merrick eyeballing. And that brings up Trace Simmons. He has a single tonight. Actually, 2 singles tonight. 2 for 2. And he takes a ball there. It's 1-0. If you wonder about our sports schedule with the All-Star break, we don't have any Cardinals baseball until Friday night. As the Cardinals are going out west, they'll take on Arizona. That'll be on News Radio 99.3 FM and 12:30 a.m. WHOP. That'll be at 7:45, a late one Friday night. And there's a pitch just misses inside. It's now 3-0 to Simmons. Cardinals back in action Saturday. They'll have a 5:20 p.m. game against Arizona. And then Sunday, they're a 2:15 afternoon ball game. 4 straight pitches walks Simmons. So with 1 out, full count's first baseman takes his place down at first base. And Charlie Bozeman will bat, walking a strikeout tonight. Those Cardinal games, all of them can be found at News Radio 99.3 FM and 12:30 a.m. WHOP. Glad to be part of the Cardinal Network this year. Leggett Walford checks the runner, delivers, and a strike. to Charlie Bozeman here. Warm, muggy night at the ballpark. The sun beginning to go down. Ball is carrying tonight. 3 home runs already in this ball game. 2 by McCarron for full count. Bozeman swings through that one, and it's 0-2. Hoptown's Jordan Carter also with a 2-run homer tonight. 8-2 is our score. We're in the top of the 4th. Full count leads it. Pitch is high and tight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Be nice if the Hoppers could get us a little double killing here. Get out of this inning, go bat. Try to get a few more runs. Hoppers have left 6 runners. This one just misses. And it's 2-2 the count now. Hoppers have left 6 runners on in the first 3 innings. Bozeman works the count even, 2-2. Leggett Walford checks the runner at first. Not going, pitch on the way, fouled off into the net. Bozeman just getting a piece of it. For Hoptown coming up. Not many left. Everybody's off tomorrow night. Then Friday, Hoptown goes to Paducah at 6:30. Then they have Fulton here at home. It's your last chance to see the Hoppers at home this season, in the regular season. Here's a ball fouled off at the plate. So Saturday night, the final regular season ball game. Fulton here at 6:30. We'll be on the air at 6:15. And then Sunday night, on the road in the playoffs. It'll either be Fulton or Henderson. We'll be there. 2-2 the count on Bozeman here as he stays alive. Here's the pitch. Hit into left field. It's way back. This one going back. Going to go back on his Hutchison, and he's going to watch it fly over the left field fence. And another 2-run home run. The 3rd homer tonight by the Rhythm. And the lead now up to 10-2. It's Charlie Bozeman with a home run. And full count now pushes the lead out to 8. And Styborski, Parker Styborski will bat. That ball looked like a routine fly ball. It just kept carrying and carrying and carrying. And with 1 out now in the top of the 4th, it's 10-2 in favor of full count. As Leggett Walford continues to work here, misses outside against Styborski. He had a single, RBI single back in the 1st, struck out looking in the 2nd. Leggett Walford struggling here, and he's behind in the count 2-0. John Paul Head led off the inning with a double, then a 2-run homer by Devin McCarron. His 2nd of the night. There's a strike. After Merrick was struck out looking, Simmons walked, and then a 2-run bomb by Charlie Bozeman. So 4 more runs this inning for full count, and they lead at 10-2. 1-2 on Styborski. Curveball hit down towards shortstop. Gavin Powell gobbles it up. Long throw over to first. Got him. And there's 2 away as the Hoptown High School graduate makes that one look easy. And that'll bring up Aaron Beeman with 2 outs here in the 4th. Powell made that one look pretty easy out there. Kind of took a bad hop on him at the last minute, but in position and makes a good throw to first. So Beeman will bat. Reached on the fielder's choice and scored. And grounded out to third his last. He hit the third twice. takes a strike there, so be on the lookout down there, Miles Denton, because it may be coming your way. Curveball in for a strike. It's 0-2. Leggett Wofford getting that curveball over for the strike tonight. Beeman, the 8th man in the lineup. Curveball here, and it's fouled into the dirt, so he stays alive. 0-2 the count. Spencer Yu hoping to get a chance. He's on deck. This one bounces at the plate. 1-2 the count now on Beeman. We said Jackson Leggett Walford coming out of Clearwater, Florida. Early on in the year, he had a couple of really nice outings, but been roughed up his last few chances. Came into this one with an 8.03 ERA, and he's been roughed up in this inning. That one gets to the backstop, and it's 2-2. Giving up a couple of 2-run homers here in this one. Hoptown had Wyatt Jenkins in the bullpen earlier. He may take his turn in the next inning. So Beeman, 2-2 the count. Leggett Wofford looks in. Here's the pitch. Swung. Ooh-wee. Almost got the on-deck man. Hughes counting his lives down there. That one just about got him. That'll wake you up. When Hoptown comes back up in the bottom of this inning, they'll have Powell at 9 and then Casserly and Sweeney, so they'll go 9-1-2. So a chance for the Hoppers to try to get something going. But right now, trying to get Aaron Beeman out here to end this top half of the 4th. Curveball misses high. It goes full count. Three-two to Beeman. To get Wofford. Trying to get out of this. Comes back with a fastball. It's popped up. And it'll get out of play, but just barely. Beeman just got enough on it. Full count out of Hendersonville, Tennessee. Came into the league, had some good years, and then decided a couple years ago they didn't want to play here, went to a different league, and then came back this year and picked up right where they left off. Curveball misses outside, and a walk issued to Beeman, and so Yu will bat now with 2 outs and a man on first. He has an RBI single and a strikeout tonight.
Now batting second base number 5, Spencer Yu.
Leggett Wofford, a left-hander. Those runners a little nervous over there. He checks the runner, and he'll throw over. Beeman back in plenty of time. So now he'll turn his attention to Spencer Yu, 9th man in the rhythm lineup. He doesn't want to go back to the top, that's for sure. Runner's on base. Misses here for ball 1. Hoppers trail 10-2. Last time Rhythm was here, they beat them 17-2. But the Hoppers got them back last Thursday, 9-1. So Hoptown's played well at times against full count. Just misses inside there, and we're 2-0 now. Leggett Wofford playing with fire here as he, if he can't get you here, he's going back to the top of the lineup. Checks the runner, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Inside, nearly hits him. Good job by Cardwell behind the play. That one almost could have gotten to the backstop. We'll see if U has the green light or whether he's taken all the way. Pitch on the way. Bounces at the plate and gets to the backstop. It doesn't matter. It's a walk. Second walk in a row issued by Leggett Walford. His third of the inning. And runners on first and second now, and that's going to bring up Nolan Sargent. He's the leadoff man and the ninth batter in this inning. And Chris Benny will go to the mound, and he is going to make a pitching change. So as we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard, it's 10-2. Full count leading. We'll be back with more Hoppers baseball after this.
Whether it's Planters Bank's main campus in downtown Hopkinsville, Planters' investment in the latest electronic technologies, or their bankers eager to help you, Planters Bank provides the convenience and access to be the perfect financial partner. If you're looking for a bank with the best access in downtown Hopkinsville, stop by and see the great things you can expect at Planters Bank, including downtown Hopkinsville drive-through banking and ATM. Expect great things at Planters Bank. Equal housing opportunity and member FDIC.
Excuse me, it's 99 cents. Can we have a word?
Well, I do have a quick moment.
Is it true you're performing in our area?
I'm currently appearing at all Max's convenience shops for 99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
Any size? Anytime?
Any size, anytime.
99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
This is Max Arnold. This is your personal invitation to visit my family store. I guarantee you'll get service to the max every time.
Fuel for you. Fuel for your vehicle. Max's Convenience Shop.
You're listening to Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm, WHOP HD2 Hopkinsville, and online at 953thefarm.com.
So the Hoptown Hoppers will make another pitching change, and they're going to go with Wyatt Jenkins. He's a 5'11", 180-pound right-handed pitcher out of Benton, Kentucky. Just finished his freshman year at Frontier Community College. He relieves Jackson Leggett Walford. He pitched 2/3 of an inning, struck out 1, walked 3, gave up 3 hits. He's responsible for the 4 runs plus the 2 runners that are on base right now. For Wyatt Jenkins, no record to show of, an ERA of 6.63. He is technically the 5th pitcher of the Hoppers for the Hoppers tonight, as Zach Hampton warmed up but couldn't go. Jacob Dilday forced into a quick warm-up and go, and he made it 2/3 of an inning. That was it. He was relieved by Aiden Butts, who was relieved by Jackson Leggett Walford, and now Wyatt Jenkins here in the 4th. Jenkins will face Nolan Sargent first. Sargent flew out a nice play in shallow left by Gavin Powell. Then he walked and hit a ground ball down to Connor Scheid at first base. Took it unassisted back in the 3rd. Runners on first and second. Full count already with 4 here in the top of the 4th. They lead at 10-2. Wyatt Jenkins in to try to stop this run here, but misses high for ball 1. No place to put this runner. Well, there is. There's an open base at 3rd, but you really don't want it. And if you load him up for John Paul Head, it's not what the Hoppers need or want. One-0 the count. Jenkins checks the runner at second. Powell holds him on. Now a swing and a miss there as he pulls the string. And it's 1-1. Got him on the changeup there. Sargent doesn't strike out very often. Leadoff man, left-handed batter. Takes one in the dirt here, and it's 2-1. 2-1 the count. Said Jenkins, right-handed pitcher out of Benton, Kentucky, Marshall County. A lot of area players on this Hoppers team this year. Ball gets away from Cardwell, and the runners will move up one base. Right now, the Hoppers trailing 10-2 with 2 more runners in scoring position, and 3-1 the count on Nolan Sargent. They're in danger of loading the bases up again for John Paul Head. And then right after him is Devin McCarron, who's already hit 2 home runs tonight, and they walk him. And for the second time this game, full count will bat around in an inning. Head started this off with a double down the third base line. 2 for 3 tonight with a single and a double. 1 RBI. Bases loaded. He'll face Wyatt Jenkins here for the first time tonight. Ball high here. McCarron waits on deck. 2 two-run homers in this one, both to left field. He's got 4 RBIs tonight. Strike there. Ed thought that was a little high, but called a strike. 1-1 the count. Hopper's defense playing at full regular position. Nobody's in close with 2 outs. So 2-1 the count now as he misses in the dirt. (10-2) the score. We're in the top of the 4th. This one bounces at the plate. No place to put him. 3-1, bases loaded. This game is dragging along here. Full count took over this one from the very get-go. Jenkins walks him. And a run will score on the walk. Bases loaded walk by Head, who picks up his 2nd RBI of the night. So Beeman comes in with the 5th run of the inning. It's now 11-2. Bases remain loaded. As Spencer Yu now at third base. Sargent's at second. John Paul Head at first. And here's Devin McCarron. 2 for 3 on the night with a pair of home runs and 4 RBIs. And the bases are juiced. And the pitch here in, called the ball. Don't know where that one was, but looked pretty good. 1-0 the count. Hopper's crowd thinned out pretty quickly. Misses high here, and it's 2-0. Jenkins has come in, walked his first 2 batters, and danger of losing McCarron here. So he's behind 2-0 the count. Throws a strike there, and it's 2 balls, 1 strike now on McCarron. There's 2 out, and this is exactly what we were talking about before. They had 80 2-out RBIs coming into this one tonight, so chance to increase that right here. They don't care how many outs it is. Ball nearly gets him. That one up near the left shoulder, front shoulder of McCarron. He gets out of the way, and it's 3-1 the count. Jenkins, once again, it's a hitter's count for McCarron. He was 3-1 the first time he was up. Launched one over the left field fence. Strike there on the outside corner. And the count goes full. Is this the 11th batter of the inning for full count? 5 runners in. Runners take off. Here's the pitch. Hit off the handle. It's going to be out of play. Just does get out of play. Scheit gives it a good run over at first base. Runs out of room over at the dugout. Stays full count. Top of the 4th. 11-2 is your score. It's full count. Showing off the muscle tonight. Runners going. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate and it off the ankle of McCarron. He grabs his foot. Umpire going to give him a chance to recover from that one. Looks like we're right off the front of his foot, and that hurts. And he hasn't moved since he went down. He's just holding that foot. Chris Benny going to come out and check on him as well as the full count manager. McCarron to his feet. Looks like he's going to walk it off and stay in the ball game. The count remains 3-2. Scores around the league at the moment. Henderson leads Paducah 5-4. As Paducah making a little run. Madisonville leads Fulton 6-3. Hoptown watching that Henderson game and also the Fulton game to see who they might play. Runners again take off. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And he gets McCarron on the strikeout to end the inning, but not before. The Rhythm get 5 more runs. Another couple of 2-run homers. Had 3 hits. No Hoptown errors. Left 2 runners, so checking the Car Connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard, we've played 3.5. It's 11-2 in favor of full counts. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
There's no need to wait for a big sale at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress. We believe in everyday value. That's why we're always priced right. When you shop with us, you know what you're buying and who you're buying it from, ensuring you find the perfect pieces for your home. In Clarksville, we're closer than you think. Conveniently located, Herb Hayes Furniture in Hopkinsville is the destination for all your home furnishing needs. Visit Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress today.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
At Penny Ryle Electric, empowering you is at the center of all we do. Penny Ryle Electric's mission is not just to provide reliable service at competitive rates. It's also finding innovative ways to keep our members and employees safe, promote economic development, create a well-trained workforce, and to educate you to help you save on utility costs. Penny Ryle Electric, enhancing your quality of life since 1937.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Back at the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth here at Christian County High School Field. Joe Wilson with you, and full count has gone to a pitching change as they'll bring in Roman Petrecka. He'll replace Dawson Sweeney. We'll get you some numbers on Sweeney here in just a moment. For the Hoppers, leading off, Gavin Powell, 9-1-2 coming up this inning. Powell struck out his last time up. He'll be followed by Tyler Casserly and Chance Sweeney in this inning. Petrecka's pitched 14 1/3 innings this year, 2-0 on the season. 13 walks, 15 strikeouts, as an ERA of .63. So gets it done on the mound. Left-handed pitcher. Heading the count 0-1 here. Now it's tied up 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and Powell gets behind now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one's fouled off as Powell stays alive up there. And Powell will take that one for a ball. So now the count now 2-2. And he hits this one just down the right field line. Is it going to get out of play? It will. Right up against the fence down there. Powell hanging in there. 2-2 the count. And that one's in the dirt. Oh, they're going to say he swung at it. Thought he held up. The umpire at first base said no, he went. So strikeout number 2 for Gavin Powell. And there's one away here in the 4th. Tyler Casserly will bat. 1 for 1 tonight.
Tyler Casserly.
Had a single, came around to score back in the 3rd on a 2-run home run by Carter. Strike there on the first offering. Dawson Sweeney, the starter for full count tonight, goes 3 innings. He struck out 3, walked 3, gave up a couple of runs, 4 hits. Petreka misses there on the inside corner. It's lefty on lefty here. This one hit right back up the middle. Going to be in there for a base hit as it gets over not only the pitcher's mound, but goes right over second base. And Casserly with his 2nd hit of the night. And the 2nd ball right up the middle, too. So Casserly now 2 for 2 on the night. And Chance Sweeney will bat. He's 0 for 2. Struck out back in the 1st. Flew out to right field his last time up. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. It's 11-2 if you just joined us. Full count leads. They've been doing it by the long ball. Here's a ball ripped foul down third base, out of play. Hoptown's lone 2 runs tonight also came via the home run as Jordan Carter smashed one over the left field fence. Swing and a miss here as Sweeney can't lay off the curveball, and it's 0-2. Chance coming into this one 2-11 on the season. Solid center fielder. That one just misses low, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. A win tonight by full count pretty much locks it up for them for the top seed and the regular season championship. Her ball hit into right field, base hit as Sweeney waited on it and pulled it into right. Back-to-back singles for Hoptown here in the 4th. And they have runners on 1st and 2nd with 1 out, and that brings up Jordan Carter. 2-run homer his last time up.
Number 31, Jordan Carter.
Carter absolutely torched one over the left field fence last time. Can't hold up there, though, on the curveball and swings. 0-1 the count. He struck out looking his first time up tonight. Carter batting 190 on the season coming into tonight. That one's low, and it's 1-1. (11-2) the score. We're in the 4th. This game is dragging on. There's a strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch by Petreka there. Keeping it away from the Hoppers' big man. Carter's 6 foot 210. 1-2 the count. Hits this one down to shortstop. Be scooped up there, go to second to get one. They're going to go to first, not in time. They'll get the force out at second, so Sweeney is erased on the fielder's choice. And runners will now be on the corners with 2 out. Connor Scheidt bats here. He walked his last time up, had a single. Just a smoked pitch back up the middle back in the first inning. So he's 1 for 1 tonight. Chance to get another RBI here. Takes a strike at the knees. Oh, 1 the count. Denton waits on deck for the Hoppers, hoping to get a chance here in this inning. This one, a little curveball hit into left field. It's going back on it is Bozeman, and he chases it down right at the line and at the fence. And Scheid is retired, and so are the Hoppers as we get through the 4th inning here. Hoptown, as we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard, the Hoppers get a couple of hits. There were no errors, no runs, and there was 2 men left on. We've played 4. It's full count 11, the Hoppers 2. Back with more Hoppers baseball after this.
Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or you just need a little something for a birthday gift, J. Trucker Jewelry can help you find just what you're looking for with our wide selection of jewelry and gift items. And of course, gift wrapping is always free. We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturday from 9 until 2. Or shop online by visiting our website at jtruckerjewelry.com. J. Trucker Jewelry, 909 South Main Street in the heart of historic downtown Hopkinsville.
When it comes to powering your farm and fueling your success, Southern States has you covered. From high-quality seed, fertilizer, and crop protection to reliable fuel delivery and lubricants, they're your one-stop partner for productivity in the field and efficiency at the pump. Southern States is proud to serve the farming communities with expert service and trusted products. Visit your local
Pitches outside here, and it's 2-0, so Hotelling misses with his first 2 offerings. We'll have to reel it in just a little bit. This one's tapped down toward Denton at third. He'll make the play. Long throw across. And nice play there. And Merrick is retired on the ground out to third as Denton been a busy man down there. Made a couple of nice plays tonight. There's one away here in the 5th. So Trace Simmons will bat now.
First baseman, number 31, Trace.
He's walked twice, scored 2 runs, had a single back in the 2nd inning. One out here in the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss as Hotelling throws that one past him. Hoptown hoping to get back to bat here pretty quick. 0-2 the count. They had a little bit of something going there that last time. And there's one that's just misses. Well, Hoteling thought he had a strikeout there, but just misses there. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out here in the 5th. And he got him swinging there as Hoteling comes in. That's his first strikeout of the night, and there's 2 gone here in the 5th. And that'll bring up Charlie Bozeman.
It's up for the Rhythm as left fielder.
Charlie
14,
walked.
Bozeman.
It's erased on a fielder's choice. Struck out looking, but had a 2-run homer his last time up. With 2 out here in the 5th. And he pops this one foul on the first offering from Hoteling. 0-1 the count. On full count's left fielder. That one way outside. And it's 1-1 the count. Hoptown will look to send up Denton, Hutchison, and Tucker in their half of this inning. Got to get there first, though. And Hoteling, a little sidearm offering there, and it's outside. Kind of drops down, goes sidearm. Unusual delivery. So far, he's been effective. 2 balls, 1 strike, though, on Bozeman. Styborski waiting his chance. Here's a ball popped foul. Out of play on the right side, and it's 2-2. Everybody off tomorrow night in the OVL. It's their last night where nobody's playing. And then Friday, Hoptown's at Paducah, 6:30. Pitch is outside for a 3-2 count. Then Saturday, Hoptown here. They'll have Fulton. It'll be our last home game of the regular season. 6:15 start for us on the air. Here's a ball hit down towards shortstop. Powell can't handle it. As they waited back on it, and the ball ate him up, and an error on the shortstop for Hoptown. And there's 2 outs with a man on first now for Styborski as Bozeman reaches on an error. Second error of the night for the Hoppers. Sunday night starts the playoffs, and Hoptown will be on the road. We just don't know if it's going to be at Fulton or if at Henderson, and we will be there for that playoff game. Here's the ball hit up the middle, big hop over the mound. Powell has it. He cuts it off, and he'll get it to Tucker at second, but not in time for the out, and a base hit for Styborski on an infield hit. Good play by Powell that time, but couldn't get the runner, so Bozeman safe at second. Styborski at first, and now Aaron Beeman will bat with runners on first and second. And this is what we were talking about earlier. They're hard to get out with 2 out. They lead the league 80 RBIs with 2 outs this season, are the full count Rhythm. 2 out means nothing. So Hoteling comes back inside on the strikeout. Nice pitch there for the strike. Beeman's been busy tonight. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored back in the first. That one on the inside nearly gets him. Grounded out to third on a nice play down by Denton back in the third inning. Then he walked and scored back in the 4th. Beeman touched home plate twice. Here's a base hit into right field. He gets it through. And coming around to score is going to be Bozeman as the throw comes in and won't be in time. It's cut off by Scheidt, and an RBI single by Aaron Beeman with 2 out. And this is exactly what we were talking about earlier in the night. Makes it 12-2.
Second base number 5, Spencer Yu.
And Spencer Yu now, the 9-man in the lineup. Runners on the corner as Styborski went from first to third on that hit. Good piece of hitting there by Beeman. He saw Tucker playing closer up the middle, and he just hit it where he wasn't. Got it right through the hole over at second base. So you will bat. 1 for 2 on the night. With an RBI single back in the first. Swings at the first offering here. Right now in the OVL. It's 5-5 now as Paducah's come back to tie up Henderson. Up in Henderson, that ball outside, so 1-1 the count. Madisonville leads Fulton 7-3. Fulton really needs that win, especially now that Paducah has come back to tie up Henderson. 2-1 the count now to you. So Telling on the mound for the Hoppers. The fifth pitcher tonight for Hoptown. Misses inside here. And 3-1 the count. One pitch away from loading the bases up again, and the top of the lineup waits again for full count. This is very similar to what happened back in the fourth inning. And Hotelling walks him. So bases are loaded again. It seems like I've said it all night long, but here we are again, bases loaded, and that brings up Nolan Sargent. He's walked 3 times tonight. Also flew out to shortstop. Grounded out to Connor Scheidt. Chance here to increase this lead. Ball in the dirt there. Full count, enjoys playing here at Colonel Field, though, that's for sure. 29 runs the last 2 times they've been here combined. Hotelling gets him to swing at a pitch up high there, and it's 1-1. Hotelling got the first 2 people out in this inning. He got Merrick on a ground out and a strikeout of Simmons, and then an error, and then a couple of base hits and a walk, and we have bases loaded. 2-1 the count now. Scores 12-2. We're in the top of the 5th. It's been all full count tonight. Ball hit down towards second, right at Tucker, and he bobbles it and now throws it away at first base on a routine grounder. And 2 more runs are going to come in to score, as that ball should have been an easy play there, but Tucker throws it away. Runner moves up to second. Styborski scores on the play, and so does Aaron Beeman. It's now 14-2. Yu moves over to third base. That ball was just a routine ground ball right at Carson Tucker and couldn't make the play. So John Paul Head bats here with 2 out. There's a strike there as Hotelling rears back and throws that one in. 14-2 is your score here in the 5th. And just about got him. Threw it behind him. Ball hits the backstop. So 1-1 the count. Full count's already had 2 innings where they batted around. They're getting close to doing it again here. 2 ground balls should have been made, and 2 errors on routine ground balls by the Hoppers, and they'd have been out of this inning with no runs. But instead, 3 more across the plate, and it's 14-2. Ball gets past the catcher again this time. Nobody moving. The count now 2-1 to John Paul Head. Head's 2 for 3 tonight with a single and a double. Scored 2 runs, a couple of RBIs. This one's high for ball 3. Fouled off here, and the count goes full. A lot of the Hoptown faithful have made their way home, but the loyal ones stay. It's going to be a disappointing night, though, for the Hoppers as they trail here 14-2. Not much going right for them. And he hits head in the back on a 3-2 count. And the bases are loaded again for a full count. You at third, Sargent at second, and now put John Paul Head at second. And here comes Devin McCarron, who has hit 2 home runs already tonight. He'll be the 9th man to come to the plate this inning. So once again, full count, threatening to bat around. Ball high and tight. Swing and a miss there, and it's 1-1. Hoptown started the season 0-7, battled back to 15-20. Has played pretty well at times in this little run they've got, but tonight nothing has gone right from the very beginning. Zach Hampton, one of their aces, injured warming up before the game started, and just has not gone well since then. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on McCarron. And this one got him as he goes up high and gets him to strike out for the 3rd out. But 3 more runs come in. On a couple of hits and 2 Hopper errors, we've played 4.5. It's full count, 14. Hoptown Hoppers 2. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask Raymond Nelson Insurance, 3205 Lafayette Road in Hopkinsville, if Auto Owners make sense for you.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination. The Hoppers provide excitement on the baseball field. Sunflower scores with their winning team of self-rising flour for baking biscuits and cakes. Self-rising cornmeal mix for great cornbread, plus sunflower grits. See the Hoppers home games and see the Sunflower Twins. Sunflower self-rising flour, sunflower self-rising cornmeal mix, plus sunflower grits at your grocers and on your table. Sunflower are mighty fine baking every time.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And we're back here at the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth here at Christian County High School. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Some subs beginning to be into the game now for full count as they lead at 14-2. We've got a new shortstop, and we'll get that name for you here in just a minute. It's Elijah Stockton. So he'll be taking the shortstop spot of Devin McCarron. McCarron's night's done, but not before he get two-run homers for the Rhythm tonight. Hoptown will send up their top hitter right now, Miles Denton, as he's really been the hottest hitter in the lineup lately. Has a 5-game hitting streak coming into tonight, but walked and hit into a fielder's choice so far, so that streak is in jeopardy. This one may not go the full 9. Fouls one off his first pitch. The second pitch in just inside. 1-1 the count. Really thought the way Hoptown's been playing that this game would not be 14-2 at this point, but you never know. Here's a base hit up the middle for Miles Denton, so he now has a 6-game hitting streak. So he extends his hitting streak to 6 games. And that'll bring up Owen Hutchison. And they hit Hutchison on the very first pitch, and now Hoptown has runners on first and second with no out here in the fifth. Well, Hutchison didn't appreciate that at all.
Number 15, the second baseman, Carson Tucker.
He takes the base, but unhappy through his bat. Not very happy with that. Carson Tucker will bat here. Now the umpire going to give Hutch a chance to walk that one off. Patrica's pitch just took a piece of him there. So he's ready to go. Runners on first and second here. Tucker the batter. Swing and a miss. Tucker's 0 for 2 on the night. Flew out to right field and reached on an error. This one's fouled out of play. 0-2 the count. Tucker batting .220 coming into this one. Out of Murray, Kentucky. Plays for Hillsdale College. 6 foot, 190 pounder. And he reaches out here, taps it down to shortstop. Big hop there at the last minute. I'm going to give that one a hit as that took a really bad hop on Stockton. He did everything right, just a bad hop. So a base hit for Carson Tucker. And the bases are loaded for the Hoppers here in the fifth with no out, and that'll bring up Evan Cardwell. Hoptown with a chance here to put some runs on the board. He's hit 2 soft liners to shortstop tonight, so 0 for 2. That last ball Tucker hit just the last minute popped up, nearly took Stockton's head off. Curveball fouled out of play, and it's 1-1 on Cardwell. Stockton just replaced Devin McCarron in the lineup. And the pitch here. In for a strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-2 on the Hoppers catcher. Cardwell batting .136 coming into this one. Gavin Powell waits on deck, former Hoptown High star. Got the start at shortstop tonight. That ball in the dirt. Nice job by Beeman. Keep it from getting to the backstop, and it's 2-2 now. Denton was ready to come in on that play. And the pitch here swung on and missed. And they get Cardwell on the strikeout, and there's one away now. Bases remain loaded for Gavin Powell, who also has struck out twice tonight. In case you just joined us, Miles Denton had a single this inning that extended his hitting streak to 6 games. So at least something good coming out of this. Curveball in for a strike on Powell. He's the 9-man in the lineup for the Hoppers as Tyler Casserly waits on deck. He's got a couple of hits tonight. Owns the dirtiest jersey in the building. Strike there on the outside corner. A little curveball on the back door action. And it's 0-2 now on Powell. We're in the fifth. It's 14-2. Hoptown with bases loaded. Patrica misses inside there, and it's now 1 ball, 2 strikes on Hoptown's own Gavin Powell. Outside there. He tried to get that curveball back over the outside corner, and it didn't run back far enough. So now it's 2-2. Powell about to head off to Wren Lake College up in southern Illinois. Good program there. Strike on the inside corner, catches Powell looking, and there's 2 away now. And he struck out for the 3rd time tonight. And that'll bring up the leadoff man, Tyler Casserly. Tyler came into the game batting .200, but 2 for 2 tonight. Had a walk. And his first at bat. This one's hit right at third base, and a nice play down there as Jake Merrick snags it a couple inches off the ground, and the Hoppers leave the bases loaded. As we check the car connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard, Hoppers get one hit. Actually 2 hits, and no runs though. No errors, left 3. We've played 5, full count. Leads it 14-2. Back with more Hoppers baseball after this.
Hi, this is Hopper Carson Tucker from Murray, Kentucky. Please join me in thanking our season sponsors, the Hopkinsville YMCA, the City of Hopkinsville, Christian County Government, Sunflower Photography, All Clean Services, and AKS Flooring, and Maddox Fuqua Hinton Funeral Home. Go Hoppers.
No matter what you've been through, All Clean to the rescue.
Has your home or business suffered from water damage? How about fire damage to your home? Even if you just need the carpets cleaned, All Clean Services has you covered. All Clean takes pride in the work they do, assuring you quality service. Stop by the office Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 or call 270-889-9645. All Clean Services, 2414 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Putting your world back together. All Clean.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Back at Chick-fil-A broadcast booth, Hoptown making another pitching change as Miles Denton will come in on the bump. He moves over from third base. Hunter Swanson will play third for Hoptown. Everybody else stays the same, it looks like. Go to the top of the 6th inning. It's 14-2. Full count leads it. And they'll send up their 4, 5, and 6 batters. Jake Merrick, Trace Simmons, and Charlie Bozeman.
Number 10, Miles Denton. And at third base, we have number 13, Hunter Swanson.
Denton made a couple of appearances so far this season. Normally in situations like this where they need to get a couple innings out of someone, he does not have an ERA. He's not allowed to run yet. No record to show, 0-0. Right-hander. As we said, he's a 6-foot, 190-pounder out of Brentwood, Tennessee. Just completed his second year of Rowan State Community College, so he's hoping to find another college by playing this summer here. And by all means, he probably will, as he has looked really, really good here for the Hoppers this summer. He'll take on Jake Merrick first. Merrick had a single. He walked, struck out looking, and grounded out to third. But scored 1 run tonight. And here we go. We'll start the top of the 6th. Denton's first pitch and fouled off by Merrick as it's right in on the handle. All the games meaning something in the league tonight. Everybody's watching everybody. Paducah now leads Henderson 7-5 if they've come back to take the lead in that one. And Madisonville now leads Fulton 7-6. Here it's 14-2. 0-2 the count now on Merrick. And Denton comes back after him. Just about hit him, and thought for a minute it did hit him the way Merrick acted, but just missed him. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Simmons waits on deck. Popped up foul and out of play here. Merrick made a nice play on a line drive there to end the bottom of the 5th as the Hoppers left the bases loaded again 3 times tonight. They've left the bases loaded. This time there were no outs, and they went 1-2-3 afterwards. Strikeout here. Merrick strikes out for the 2nd time tonight. There's 1 away. Denton with a nice pitch there on the outside corner. Merrick goes fishing and strikes out swinging. So here's Trey Simmons. Walked his first time up, scored, had a single. Walked his third time up and scored, and then struck out. Big right-handed batter. He's feasted on Hopper's pitching this summer at times. Takes one high and tight. 1-0 the count. Bozeman waits on deck. He had a 2-run homer earlier tonight. This one ripped foul. Boy, he got all that one. Way out of play on the right side, and it's 1-1 now on Simmons. Full Count's had 3 home runs tonight. 2 by Devin McCarron, who is no longer in the ball game. Fouled a pitch off his foot a couple of innings ago, and then he came out on the defensive side in the last inning. But 4 RBIs and a couple of homers tonight. Not a bad night. 2-1 now on Simmons. Bozeman waits on deck. This one also fouled down the right field line, way off to the side. 2-2. No games tomorrow night in the OVL. Hoptown has to go to second place Paducah on Friday night. Be another tough ball game there. Full count now on Simmons. And Saturday night is the regular season finale, so if you've been waiting or if you want to see them one more time, Hoppers will be at home. That's the only guaranteed home game we'll have from that point on. Playoffs start Sunday night. They'll start on the road. And ball 4 here is Simmons walks for the second or third time tonight. So with 1 out, Bozeman will bat.
Left fielder number 14, Charlie Bozeman.
This game already almost 2.5 hours old. We are just in the 6th inning. Outside here, ball 1 to Bozeman. He's a 2-run homer back in the 4th. Reached on an error back in the 5th. He scored twice tonight. From the 6th spot in the lineup. There's a strike on the outside corner. That was it's getting late. We're just going to have to call that one. 1-1 the count. Ones across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the 6th for a full count. 1 man on the base. Swing and a miss there. So he fouls it at the plate, and it's 1-2 as that ball right up in the handle. May have even hit Bozeman's hand. Kind of bad luck there as he swung at it trying to defend himself. He got hit and got the strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Bozeman. Pitch here. Fouled off his ankle, foul ball, and Denton kind of dropped down sidearm on that pitch. Don't like the baseball, want a new one. Connor Scheid holds the runner on at first. Not much of a lead over there for Simmons. They lead 14-2. I wouldn't think he'd go, but misses high here. 2-2 the count. Start running with 14-2 leads and you start making bad blood. Denton coming here. Here it goes. Got him on the strikeout. On the outside corner. It was a little low, but Bozeman strikes out looking. And there's 2 away here in the 6th. So Styborski will bat. An RBI single back in the 1st. Another single in the 5th. Scored twice tonight. Grounded out to short, struck out looking. He's had a busy night. 5th time up tonight. Swing and miss here. Denton just blows it past him. Top of the 6th, 14-2. Full count leads the Hoppers. Catcher Beeman hoping to get his chance. He's waiting on deck. This pitch is low and inside. 1-1 the count. So we told you earlier on, in case you missed it, the All OVL team will be released in the morning. So be checking the social media for that. Fouled at the plate. It's 1-2 now on Styborski. I would think there'd be a couple of hoppers on that team. Heath Henley's had a really good year. Might see him there. Maybe JJ, who is out now. Hasn't played in a week or so. That pitch looked pretty good, but called outside. 2-2 the count on Styborski. Zach Hampton, another hopper that has a chance, maybe. Swing and a miss, and down goes Styborski, and 3 strikeouts for Mr. Denton. As Miles Denton is doing it all, pitching, hitting, everything tonight. And as we check our Car Connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard, there was no runs, no hits. 1 man was left on. We've played 5.5. It's 14-2, Fulton leads, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953theffarm.com.
Need quick, convenient care that fits your schedule? Jenny Care offers walk-in care for non-emergency needs like colds, sprains, minor infections, and more. Open 7 days a week with evening hours. Get fast, reliable care from a name you trust. Jenny Stewart Health. Call us to schedule an appointment. Learn more at jennystewarthealth.org.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
Whether it's Planters Bank's main campus in downtown Hopkinsville, Planters' investment in the latest electronic technologies, or their bankers eager to help you, Planters Bank provides the convenience and access to be the perfect financial partner. If you're looking for a bank with the best access in downtown Hopkinsville, stop by and see the great things you can expect at Planters Bank, including downtown Hopkinsville drive-through banking and ATM. Expect great things at Planters Bank. Equal housing opportunity and member FDIC.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
We go to the bottom of the 6th here at Christian County High School's Colonel Field. Joe Wilson with you in the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth. And full count going with their 3rd pitcher of the night, Tim Dixon. In to pitch. He's a left-hander. And Dixon has pitched 10 1/3 innings so far this season. 0-1 record. Giving up 11 earned runs on the season. 9 walks and 5 strikeouts. There's an ERA of 9.59. The Hoppers will send up 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. It'll be Chance Sweeney, Jordan Carter, and Connor Scheidt for Hoptown. Chance is 1 for 3 on the night. Had a single his last time up back in the 4th inning. Center fielder from Russellville. Dixon, a left-hander. And Sweeney batting from the left side of the plate. So a lefty on lefty. And here's the pitch. Way up high, near the brim of his helmet. 1-0. This one way outside on the other side. So 2-0 now as Dixon can't find the strike zone. Full count has action up in the bullpen. This one's chopped foul toward the Hoppers dugout. Fielded over there by Hunter Swanson, who will be batting next for Jordan Carter. Ball in the dirt here. It's 3-1. Carter's day's over with a 2-run homer. 1 for 3 on the night. And misses outside, so Chance Sweeney draws a walk to lead off the 6th. And that'll bring up Hunter Swanson. Swanson batting 118 on the season, right-handed batter. With Sweeney down at first base, pretty good lead over there. Curveball in for a strike on Swanson. He swings through that one. 0-2 the count. Swanson, 6 foot, 205 pounder out of Clarksville. He's an incoming freshman to Roane State Community College. Behind the batter and knocked down by the catcher, but Sweeney will take second. That pitch actually was over the line of the right-hander's batter's box. Well behind Swanson in the box here. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch here. Right where they wanted it, but called ball, as that was right where the catcher set up on the inside corner. Swanson doesn't go for it. And this one misses low too, so now full count on Swanson. The Hoppers with a chance here to get their leadoff 2 batters on. They continue to try to chip away at this lead. 14-2. Full count leads it. Dixon's pitch. This one's hit hard into left field. That one might go. It is going back, and it is off the fence. As Bozeman watched it, he thought it was gone. Coming around third base and coming in to score is Sweeney on a RBI double by Hunter Swanson. Boy, he really got all of that one. And it's 14-3 on the RBI double by Hunter Swanson here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Connor Scheidt. And looks like full count, not going to mess around. They're going to go and talk to Dixon. It may be the end of the night for him, and it will be. So as we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard, it's 14-3 as full count makes a pitcher's change. Back with more Hoppers baseball after this.
There's no need to wait for a big sale at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress. We believe in everyday value. That's why we're always priced right. When you shop with us, you know what you're buying and who you're buying it from, ensuring you find the perfect pieces for your home. In Clarksville, we're closer than you think. Conveniently located, Herb Hayes Furniture in Hopkinsville is the destination for all your home furnishing needs. Visit Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress today.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
At Penny Ryle Electric, empowering you is at the center of all we do. Penny Ryle Electric's mission is not just to provide reliable service at competitive rates. It's also finding innovative ways to keep our members and employees safe, promote economic development, create a well-trained workforce, and to educate you to help you save on utility costs. Penny Ryle Electric, enhancing your quality of life since 1937.
You're listening to Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm, WHOP HD2 Hopkinsville, and online at 953thefarm.com.
Tate Riggs is your new pitcher for the Full Count Rhythm. He's their 4th pitcher of the night, the 10th pitcher that's been on the hill between the two teams. See if we can get you some stats on Riggs here. Right-handed pitcher. He's pitched 6 innings this summer. He's 0-1 on the season. Giving up 4 hits, a couple of runs. Struck out 5. Walked a couple. Big right-hander. He's going to be taking on Connor Scheidt. First off here as the Hoppers. Chance Sweeney walked and came around to score on a double by Hunter Swanson. So no outs, and Swanson down at second base for the Hoppers. Scheidt, the batter, the left-hander. Flew out deep to left field his last time up. Does have a lot of power to the opposite field. Riggs' first pitch, high for ball one. (14-3) is your score. Full count leads it. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Riggs didn't like the call, asked for timeout. Now he'll go back to work again as he looks in for the signal. Now he asks the catcher. I think he's having a hard time getting the signals there, so they're going to talk about it a little bit. Connor said, just throw it over the middle of the plate. Let me see what I can do with it. Connor hit a home run against Madisonville last night. (14-3) your score. Connor Scheidt back at the plate. It's 1-0 the count. This one is high also, so 2-0 as Riggs going to have to find that strike zone. Dixon was only allowed 2 batters before they relieved him. Riggs this one got in there for a strike right at the knees on the outside corner. Painted the black on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. This one's fouled out in the back, and it's 2-2. Straight back at us. This 2025 OVL season is winding down. Just a few games remaining. 1 on Friday, 1 on Saturday. And they catch Connor Scheidt looking on the outside corner, and there's 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. So Miles Denton comes up. Denton extended his hitting streak to 6 games on his last at-bat with a base hit. Had a couple of really good plays down at third base tonight, and now he's pitching for the Hoppers. He's done it all. Nobody holding the runner on at second. Big lead down there. Riggs misses there low, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Paducah leads Henderson 7-5. Madisonville leads Fulton 7-6. Here's the ball hit high into center field. Going back on it as Styborski. He's got room. And Swanson thought there was 2 out. Takes off running and a double play. Swanson lost count of how many outs it was. So a double play to end the inning. As Denton flies out. And doubled up there. So as we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard, the Hoppers get 1 run. There was 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on. We've played 6. Full count leads it 14-3. Back with the 7th inning after this.
Excuse me, it's 99 cents. Can we have a word?
Well, I do have a quick moment.
Is it true you're performing in our area?
I'm currently appearing at all Max's convenience shops for 99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
Any size? Anytime?
Any size, anytime.
99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
This is Max Arnold. This is your personal invitation to visit my family store. I guarantee you'll get service to the max every time.
Fuel for you. Fuel for your vehicle. Max's Convenience Shop.
Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or you just need a little something for a birthday gift, J. Schrecker Jewelry can help you find just what you're looking for with our wide selection.
So Scheit, this one hit down towards shortstop, right at Gavin Powell. He'll throw across the diamond and make it, and it's one away. Good play there by Gavin. There's one away here. So he attacked that one and made a nice throw over to first. So Spencer Yu will bat with one out here in the 7th. Yu's been on 3 times tonight. Has not scored. Does have an RBI. Scheit misses there, and it's ball 1. Curveball just misses inside and stays 2-0 now. Yu's already walked a couple of times tonight. Had a base hit. Ooh, he just knocks that one out of the ballpark. The 9-man in the hole. Spencer Yu, solo home run over the left field fence. So Spencer Yu makes his the 4th home run tonight for the Rhythm. The 9-man in their lineup. And I mean, he golfed that one out of there, and it's 15-3 now. Full count leads it. So Nolan Sargent will bat now. Nobody on. And one out here in the top of the 7th. McCarron has 2 home runs. Bozeman has a home run, and now Yu with a home run tonight. And it's 15-2. This one's hit hard into left field and going over. Nice play. Nope, he can't hang on. As Sweeney made a diving attempt on it, and a double for Nolan Sargent. A really nice effort that time by Chance Sweeney as that ball was hit over toward the left center field gap. He was playing way over on the right field side. I thought he had it, but couldn't hang on. So a double. For Nolan Sargent. And here come the full count Rhythm again with one out here in the 7th. They lead at 15-3, and John Paul Head will bat. Scheit misses high for that one. 1-0 the count. And this one's hit down the left field line. This one will hook foul. 1-1. It's been an impressive offensive display by full count tonight, all the way through the lineup. One the count on Head now. One out here in the top of the 7th. Scheit pitching. Gets him right on the handle there, and it's 1-2. Hoppers had Zach Hampton penciled in to start. He went out to warm up tonight, and something happened. He couldn't go. Here's a line drive into right field. That's going to get down. Sargent's going to score. Head will stop at first, but another RBI single for John Paul Head. As Sargent scores and makes it 16-3. For Head, it's hit number 3 tonight. What do you like playing here? So Elijah Stockton will bat now. This is his first time up tonight. He relieved McCarron. Left-handed batter. Takes the ball high. He hits a broken bat ball down to third. Swanson can't get it out of his glove. Finally does. They get one at second base. Swanson makes a nice play at third, but couldn't get the ball out of his glove. But they do get one at second base on the fielder's choice. So Head is erased down at second base on the fielder's choice, and there's 2 away. That brings up Jake Merrick. Scheit tries to get out of this inning and hit him on the first pitch. So Merrick will take first as he's hit, and that moves Stockton down to second base.
Full count rhythm, the first baseman, 31, Trace Simmons.
Simmons will bat now. He's walked 3 times, scored a couple of runs, had a single, struck out. Scheit misses there. Runners on first and second with 2 out here in the top of the 7th. Hoppers are going to need at least 4 to keep this game going back in the bottom of the 7th, or it's going to be over with. Most of the crowd has found their way to the parking lot already. That ball in the dirt, and it's 2-0. Bozeman waits on deck. Scheit misses way out of the strike zone there, and it's 3-0. No game tomorrow night as the whole league is off. Hopper's going to use that day as a day of rest, according to Coach Benny. They're not going to do a whole lot. Kind of rest up, then they're going to finish at Paducah on Friday night and then have Fulton at home here on Saturday. Here's a foul ball there as Simmons swinging on 3-0. Why not? Hitters count here again. And another ball that's fouled off. And it's full count now on Simmons. Full count, looking to go 24-12 on the season. They've led most of the year. Runners going, ball's tapped down toward third, and it's going to be a foul as Swanson tried to backhand it on, standing on the bag, but it is a foul ball. He was trying to catch it standing on the bag for the force out. The ball is ruled a foul. Just short hopped him, got into the outfield, but foul. So the count remains 3-2 on Simmons. Connor Scheit trying to end this inning here. Pitch inside. And he walks him. I believe he hit him. Another hit by a pitch. So Scheit loads the bases up as he hits Simmons, and that's going to bring up Charlie Bozeman.
Left field number 14, Charlie.
Bozeman has a home run tonight. He has a 2-run homer. Scored twice. Nothing would make him happier to get another one right here and clear these bases. Pitch on the way. Fouls it off. Gets behind in the count 0-1. 2 out here in the 7th. Hoppers trail 16-3. They'll need at least 4 in their half of the 7th, or this one's over. We're now almost 3 hours in on this ball game. This one's popped up. It's going to be in play. Going over to make the play right on the foul line there is Webb, and that's going to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, stretch it out time.
2 more runs for full count here as we check our car connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's full count, 16. The Hoppers 3. Back with more Hoppers baseball after this.
Folding the fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Raymond Nelson Insurance, 3205 Lafayette Road in Hopkinsville, if auto owners make sense for you.
Need quick, convenient care that fits your schedule? Jenny Care offers walk-in care for non-emergency needs like colds, sprains, minor infections, and more. Open 7 days a week with evening hours. Get fast, reliable care from a name you trust. Jenny Stewart Health. Call us to schedule an appointment. Learn more at jennystewarthealth.org.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Bottom of the 7th, the Hoppers will be facing JC. Let's see. I had it just a minute ago, and now I've lost it. J.C. Myers. J.C. Myers. And boy, is he a hard-throwing right-hander. I'll get some stats for you on him. I can find it here. Myers has pitched 10 2/3 of innings this summer. Has an 0-1 record. Given up 8 hits, 6 runs, 4 earned. Walked 6, struck out 8. But I mean to tell you, he gets it up there in a hurry. He'll face, for the Hoppers, Owen Hutchison, Carson Tucker, and Evan Cardwell, unless there's a pinch hitter in the mix for the Hoppers here. They have to score 4. They're down 16-3. If they don't get 4, this ball game is over. Hutchison leads off. He had a single back in the 3rd inning. Hit by a pitch back in the 5th. Flew out to shortstop in the 1st with bases loaded. So here comes Hutch, trying to get the Hoppers started here in the 7th. Myers on the mound. Big right-hander throws it. This one's ripped right into the hitting facility down there on the first base side. Hutchison was right on that one. Foul ball. 0-1 the count. This game almost 3 hours old and could be over here shortly. This one's outside for ball 1. Myers works for the full count rhythm. He's the 5th pitcher for them tonight. Hoptown juice 7. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll go foul. Hutchison behind in the count, 1-2. How about that All-Star game last night with the swing off? Tell you what, I don't feel sorry for the Cubs too often, but to see Schwarber do that and think that the Cubs could have kept him, it's got to hurt a little bit. Myers backdoor curveball and gets Hutchison looking, and there's one away here in the 7th. He started that one out way outside the plate, and it broke right back over the outside corner and caught Hutchison staring. And so here comes Carson Tucker. Tucker 1 for 3 tonight. He's been on base twice, though. Reached on an error back in the 3rd. Had a single in the 5th. Flew out to right field his first time up. This one's tapped foul down first baseline softly. So he's behind in the count, 0-1. Kind of a National League fan, kind of happy to see National League get a win. American League's dominated that series for many years. Here's one hit into right field. It's way up in the air. It's going to be a tough play going back on at second base, and he can't make it. And the ball will fall in for a base hit. So the second hit of the night for Carson Tucker. You went back on it, and Sargent was coming in from right field, and ball fell in between them. So a base hit for Carson Tucker with 1 out here in the 7th, and brings up Evan Cardwell. And Cardwell 0 for 3 tonight. Hit to the shortstop twice, struck out. But he's due. Had a good game behind the plate tonight for the Hoppers. Swing and a miss here. Final in. Fulton beats Madisonville 8-7 tonight. So they came back and won tonight. There's a strike on the outside corner to Cardwell, and he's quickly behind in the count, 0-2. Paducah leads Henderson 7-5 and Fulton 1. So they may be swapping places in the standings tonight. That ball stayed inside. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll see how everything shakes out in the morning, but it looks like those two may trade spaces tonight in the standings, which would send us to Henderson instead of to Fulton. So depending on how this thing goes, it may go back and forth all the next 2 nights. Myers' pitch here just misses outside and stays 2-2. Hoppers will be on the road Sunday night in the playoffs. Just don't know who with. It's either going to be Fulton or it's going to be Henderson, depending on how they shake out. Pretty good lead over at first base for Tucker. And ball low to Cardwell, and it's now full count on the Hoppers catcher. Gavin Powell's due up next. Myers gets a pop-up here on the infield. Moving over to take care of it is Trey Simmons. And there's 2 away. So the Hoppers down to their last out here. Powell struck out 3 times tonight. He'd like to get that stick on it. Right now the Hoppers look like they're going to drop to 15-21 on the season. Well, barring a remarkable comeback here. Myers not even worried about the runner. Going to throw to the plate outside. Nice play by Beeman. Keep that one from getting to the backstop. Powell's ahead in the count 1-0. We're back here Saturday night for the season finale. Fulton will be here. 6:30 first pitch. We'll be on the air at 6:15. Come on out. It'll be the last time you get a chance to see your Hoppers at home this season, unless they do something in the playoffs and get far enough along. Pitch actually went behind Powell there, and it's 2-0 the count. Full count will claim the regular season championship with a win here tonight and the top seed in the tournament. And the pitch here in for a strike, 2-1. They have a 2.5 game lead on the Chiefs. And after this one, only 2 games left. Nothing the Chiefs can do mathematically. 2-1 the count. Powell trying to keep this one going. Swings through there, and it's 2-2. Myers tries to close the door on the Hoppers here in the 7th. Not many folks left here. Here's a strike right there. They get Powell looking, and that's going to do it for the ball game as the Hoppers fall tonight 16-3 to the first place full count Rhythm. We'll be back with a roundup and player of the game and much more as you're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination. The Hoppers provide excitement on the baseball field. Sunflower scores are their winning team of self-rising flour for baking biscuits and cakes. Self-rising cornmeal mix for great cornbread, plus sunflower grits. See the Hoppers home games and see the Sunflower Twins. Sunflower self-rising flour, sunflower self-rising cornmeal mix, plus sunflower grits at your grocers and on your table. Sunflower, for mighty fine baking every time.
When it comes to powering your farm and fueling your success, Southern States has you covered. From high-quality seed, fertilizer, and crop protection to reliable fuel delivery and lubricants, they're your one-stop partner for productivity in the field and efficiency at the pump. Southern States is proud to serve the farming communities with expert service and trusted products. Visit your local Southern States store today with 3 locations to better serve you. 1106 West 15th Street in 5475 Canton Pike in Hopkinsville and 2829 Hopkinsville Road in Cadiz.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Back here at the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth, Joe Wilson with you. The final tonight, full count 16, the Hoppers 3. The Hoppers fall to 15-21 on the season. The Rhythm will improve to 24-12, and they are the regular season OVL champions. They'll be the number 1 seed in the tournament starting next week for them. The game summary brought to you by Angie Graham with Dreamfield Lending, in the market for a new home. Contact Angie Graham with Dreamfield Lending to discuss your borrowing options, including no money down payment programs. 270-349-3124. NMLS 650794, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender. Well, Full Count took advantage of kind of a bad luck for the Hoppers to begin this one, as Zach Hampton came out to start to pitch tonight, got through his warm-ups and couldn't go. So Jacob Dilday forced into a quick entry into the game, didn't really get a chance to warm up very well, and Full Count made him pay with 6 runs in the top of the first. And big hits, a couple of 2-run home runs in that inning, as Devin McCarron hit a 2-run shot. And then Trace Simmons, I'm sorry, not Trace Simmons, but another 2-run homer later on in that inning. 6 runs, though, put up by Full Count in the first inning. Hoptown got 2 in the third, but then 5 more for Full Count in the fourth, as McCarron hit another 2-run homer. And Charlie Bozeman with a 2-run homer. So it was at that point 11-2. Hoptown gets 1 in the sixth, and then 2 more in the or 3 more now for Full Count in the fifth, as they take a 14-2 lead. Hoptown gets 1 in the sixth, and then 2 more for Full Count in the seventh, and they go out 16 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors in the ball game. Hoptown with 3 runs, 9 hits, and 4 errors. So a tough night for Hoptown in this one tonight. It's time now to pick our player of the game, brought to you by Skyline Animal Clinic and Oak Grove Animal Hospital. They support all the area schools, athletes, and students. Skyline Animal Clinic has been your source of veterinary care for small animals since 1956. Call them today for all your pets' veterinary needs. So for Hoptown, the player of the game, we're going to give it to Tyler Casserly. Had a couple of hits tonight for the Hoppers. Had scored 1 run, and big night for them. Of course, Jordan Carter had a 2-run home run, so he was right there with us. But Tyler Casserly with a couple of hits tonight, and he's our player of the game. That's sponsored by Oak Grove Skyline Animal Clinic and Oak Grove Animal Hospital.